business banking, checking, savings, and investing. We can provide loans at some of the lowest rates possible. Stop by or give us a call. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
True fans know that success in football is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. If you want to protect your auto, home, farm, or business, you want Lockard Insurance on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies. Good luck to all of our local area teams. The Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention is an ongoing program providing help to both youth and adults in their efforts to quit smoking or vaping. Nicotine is addictive and is not only in tobacco products but also vaping products. Let the Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention program help you in your journey. They have the tools to help you reach your goal of being nicotine-free. Call them today at 740-286-5094, extension 2839, and good luck to all of our area teams this sports season.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Golden Rocket fans, we're back here at C.H. Jones Field. Teams are getting ready to come out. There's 21 seconds left on the pregame clock. Golden Rocket marching band.
Cold chills watching the flags come out of the tunnel like that.
And of course, Nelsonville will go through their tunnel towards the visitor sideline. And we're all set. It's going to be exciting.
So, real quick, Matt, the national anthem, these flags coming out. Of course, talked to Rick, the brother for me, Martin Foster, before the game. He's up in Dayton, the Yellow Springs area now. He's watching the flag stream. Of course, everybody knows Martin. He graduated in 95. And we school together, we played football together, we were in the Air Force. I was in the Air Force for 24 years. So this flag, you see those flags flying. You see those guys come out of the tunnels. These guys like Mark, who we can really look up to and say thank you for your service. Appreciate you checking in and watching the ball game. Hope you enjoy it. And so I can't say enough about his service. He would probably, I'm sure he's listening to that couch right now saying, shut up, just talk about
this
the game.
This is Fox Sports Radio, 1330 WYPC AM Wellston and 105.3 FM Jackson.
So there's John Pelletier, the GOAT of all time. So, hey, again, big shout out to Mark Foster.
All right, so it appears that Nelsonville will receive the opening kick, so that's a good thing. Golden Rockets will get the ball at the half.
Yeah, I mean, you look out there in the field, Nelsonville's got some good athletes. Number 6, of course, see if you can see his size, man. He looks bigger. I don't know if that's the right number 6. Am I reading that number?
Back deep is number 8, Walker Stone.
No, 16. Okay, so 16 is 6'2". Good size fella. I thought I said it was 5'8" on the roster. So yeah, they got some good athletes there. Good athletes.
So back deep for Nelsonville, return number 8, Walker Stone. Number 14, that's senior Landon Inman. This kid runs at about 11 flat in 100 meter. That clocks in if you're tight on 40 pretty fast. So Levi Bellard's kick is going to be taken by Inman on a bounce at the 20-yard line. Inman comes off the right-hand side, breaks a tackle, giving chase to number 3, Braxton Ingles. And Inman's going up the sideline, and he'll finally be driven out of bounds close to the 45-yard line. So good return's going to set Nelsonville in pretty good position.
Yeah, Matt, you just talked about his speed. He displayed that speed right there and kind of beat the coverage to the edge. Thankfully, we did a good job forcing out of bounds, but if I'm Wellston, I don't kick that to him again.
No, not a guy you want to get in space. We'll get numbers to you for Nelsonville players as we get them. We know one of the threats on this offense is number 2, Alec Thompson. Wide receivers put up some pretty big plays for the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes. So they'll come to the line in the I formation. The fullback, number 26. Dakota Cunningham. Tailback is number 10, Austin Gautier, another big-time player. Going to be handoff to Gautier, off tackle to the right. He's got a seam early, and he's going to get a gain of about 12 yards. Finally brought down on the outside by number 23, Mason Collins.
Right there, looked like a couple of linebackers that fell there and overran that play. Got up behind of him, field, and then Nelsonville makes pay. Good run.
So that's a solid run game, solid offensive line by Nelsonville. And trying to get the quarterback numbers, number 16, Cameron Sullivan, sophomore. That's that kid you were talking about. They good-sized kids, so they're going to stay in the I formation. Twins to the right. Going to turn handoff to the fullback, and he's going to be dropped immediately. Nice job right at the tackle by number 56, Connor McWilliams.
You know, like we said, Connor McWilliams is not a big guy, but man, he's always a nuisance for giving offensive line a hard time because of his speed and his ability to get down the line. So good job, you know, of course, just kind of getting his hands on defense or offensive lineman, moving down and making a tackle.
He's going to hold the fullback Cunningham to a gain of just one. Be 2nd and 9, still in the I formation. Turn, going to hand off to Gauthier. Same play off tackle to the right-hand side. This time going to be wrapped up by Scotty Davis. And brought down for a gain of about 5. Should bring up third about 4.
So all year long, the left side of our D has struggled to stop the run, and they're attacking that side, and just like we thought they would. So what this one does, they run it well, sets up the extra guys. So 3rd and 4 or 5. Watch for play action pass, bootleg. And right here is a defense, you got to stay home. If you're a quarterback and it's a play action pass away from you, stay home. Don't cross lines or don't chase until you know it's gone. So watch play action.
So playing cover 3 right now. Clark's in the corner to our side, matched up against Inman. Turn handoff to Gauthier. Has a trap play up the middle, and he's going to be just short of a first down.
Another mark there by the interior line of the right.
And right there,
Davis in again.
I would assume with that run call right there, Russell was 4th down or 4 down territory. You run the ball right there, see how much we get. So good play call by Nelsonville right there, knowing they're going to go for a 4th down.
So again, the whole playbook's open. Landon Inman split wide to our side, number 44. Logan Meek wide right, backs in the eye. And it's going to be a straight quarterback keep, and he'll have way more than he needs for a first down. Probably gaining about 3.
Sullivan ball carrier.
That's number 16, Cam Sullivan.
You know, if there's 2 big offensive linemen, they have a tough to stop a little play like that. So good play call by Nelsonville. Sets up a fresh 1st and 10 from the Rockets' 34-yard line.
So still in the eye with Inman wide left. Number 44 is wide right. Turn, going to hand off to Cam Sullivan. Going to go off tackle to the right. And cuts back up inside. It's going to be brought down by number 1, Johnny Scott. And number 54, Hunter Collins, but a gain of about 7. So Nelsonville's on the move.
A lot of success on the right side of their offense, left side of our defense. So get some hands on those offensive linemen, keep them off our backers, because those big linemen are getting pretty on our backers. Our backers can make a play on the back.
So corner's playing about 7 yards off. Same formation, nothing's changing on offense. Turn, going to hand off to the fullback, Cunningham. Cuts, bounces it outside. Going to be brought down for by Scotty Davis. Grayson Sykes to come in and help out. That's enough for Nelsonville first down. Can't see by the yardage yet. Looks to be a gain of about 10.
9:02 left in the first quarter here for those listening on the radio and don't have the streaming service.
So Cam Sullivan
Ball
still
to 17.
Going to turn, hand off to Gauthier. Same thing up the middle, has a seam, and it's going to be a nice tackle. Probably saved a touchdown with Grayson Sykes coming up hard and rushing. And can't tell by the spot, but it's going to be another big gain on first down, so bring up 2nd short. 2nd and about 2. So Nelsonville threatening well inside Golden Rocket red zone.
Yeah, Coach Coop's going to think about making an adjustment because they're just attacking that left side of our defense and we're not stopping.
Yeah, that gap on that side's right open. Hand off to the fullback, and he's going to score. Almost untouched with the fullback, Dakota Cunningham. So Nelsonville takes a early lead with 8:21, 6-0, winning the point after.
Yeah, man, it's a good play call series for Nelsonville. They run to the right, run to the right, and then they give the fullback. He does a jump cut to the left. It's wide open. So they do it twice and have good gains, good yards off from it, getting our defense flowing to the left, and then letting the fullback go to the right. So good job by Nelsonville.
So Logan Meek, the senior, 6'2", on to attempt the point after. Can't see who the holder is right now. And snap, hold is down. Meek's kick is up and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage. So nice job. Looked like Mason Collins jumped over the line there. He got a piece of that, so that'll hold Nelsonville to 6 points. So with that, we'll take a quick break on the change of possession. 8:21 left In the first quarter, 6-0, Nelsonville leads Wellston. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan and Paul Peterson. We'll be right back.
I want to take a moment to thank Canadian Sports Medicine for providing our athletic trainers for
Something like what?
I don't know, something fun, something exciting, something new.
I know. Let's go bowling at Leella Lanes and eat pizza at Amore's Pizzeria.
Yeah, bowling is something fun and exciting.
Especially with something new at Leella Lanes.
Especially with new renovations underway at Leella Lanes.
Not to forget that Amore's Pizzeria is right inside of Leella Lanes.
Let's go now.
Leella Lanes and Amore's Pizzeria.
Something great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Nelsonville just took an early lead, 6-0, so they did what they needed to do on their opening drive. Logan Meeks set to kick, waiting on the football. Still doesn't have it on the tee. Back deep for the Gold Rockets, Ken Font. And Josh Clarkson, Bailey Usley's going to play shallow just up in front of them.
So how the Rockets going to respond here, man? I mean, we've seen them fight back all last, like you said, since Game 7 last year. We've seen them in tough situations. They don't lay down. They keep fighting. So, got a little difficulty here. Everything good, man?
According to Josh Jackson, who just came in and said that they can't hear us. We're unmuted, so I'm not sure entirely what's going on. I know they've had some connection issues back at the station. We'll try to text somebody. We're going to keep talking as if they can hear us. But right now, I'm not sure if you have volume on the feed on YouTube or not. We'll call it as is. Logan Meeks' kick is away. It's going to be a line drive kick that will be picked up by Kel Fott at about the 10-yard line. So Kel steps, cuts back inside. He's going to be wrapped up by Landon Inman early, and then helped out by a host of Nelsonville-York Buckeyes. And he'll get the ball. They're going to give him forward progress to about a 24 or 25-yard line.
So the kicked our big threat guy, and they did a good job coming down and filling the lanes and don't let him get loose. Looks like Kel suffered a little bit of pain after that hit. So, Nelsonville is always physical. They're going to come down and hit you, so you can't be surprised when you do. You just got to shake it off, come back, and suck it up, and just when you dig down deep, so how tough are you? So come out, we got the offensive firepower to score quick and often, so don't panic. Come out and have a nice series.
Okay, so hopefully we've got some volume issues straightened out. I think we were coming through, but maybe a little bit quiet. 8:15 left in the first quarter. Johnny Scott in the shotgun, the Twins to the right. Could be offset by Seth Lambert, drops back to pass. Quickly and tipped at the line of scrimmage. Nice play by defensive lineman number 80. That's Bean Martin.
So we just got a text from, I got a text from somebody said they can hear us on the radio, but not on the stream. So not sure what's going on there. If someone can help us out, that'd be great. So anyway, 2nd and 10, almost a big pick six right there. Dangerous throw. So it's 2nd and 10, I guess we're going to see some kind of run right here.
So you had Kel Fott in the slot. Looked like he was trying to run a little curl, and they had a whip route to the outside to Bailey Usley. I'm not sure who that pass was intended for. But now we've got Twins stacked to our side. Kel Fott right behind Bailey Usley. Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's right in the gun. Josh Clarkson the left wing. Going to hand off to Lambert over the left-hand side. Has a little bit of seam. Splits the safeties. And Landon Inman breaks the tackle by Inman. Seth Lambert off to the races. Landon Inman finally chases him down. Big game for Seth Lambert. At about 40 yards. He's inside Nelsonville territory. Ball marked at about the 30. What a run by Seth Lambert.
Yeah, good strong run. Matt, we're going to have a big breakout game. Good run by him. And Wellston's going to hurry up right here. Take advantage of that big run. So great job.
So flanked by Josh Clarkson to his right and Seth Lambert to his left. They're in a hurry up. Roger Woods wide to the right. Twins to the left of Kel Fott the slot. Bailey usually wide left. So Johnny Scott is going to take the shotgun snap, hand off to Clarkson. Clarkson cuts off the left-hand side. Has a little bit of an edge. Nice game for Josh Clarkson on first down of about 8 yards. So Nate's still trying to communicate with some guys back to the station, see if we can get this situation figured out with this YouTube stream. I believe it's probably a connection issue from us going to the booth next to us, is where the stream guys are set up. So we'll apologize if you can't hear us on the stream. But they're going to stay in that same formation. Hurry up with the Golden Rockets. Josh Clarkson offset to Johnny Scott's right. Seth Lambert to his left. Kel Fott in the slot to the left. Now Roger Woods, the tight end. Going to hand off to play fake to Seth Lambert. Bubble screen to Kel Fott. He has to fall on it. That's a backward pass. It's going to be incomplete. They're going to roll it forward.
It was a backwards pass, it'd be a fumble. So hopefully they ruled that forward.
They did rule it forward, unfortunately.
So anyway, I talked to Hayden Milton back at the station, which he is a guy that's always behind the scenes doing a lot of work. He's going to contact some guys to see if they can get us fixed up on the streaming service. Apologize about that. So here we go. 3rd down and 5 from Nelsonville's 26-yard line.
That's a generous, I'm going to say 3rd and 4. I know the scoreboard says 5, but that's not centered in the sticks at all. So loss of 2. Now Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's left. Josh Clarkson offset and F-back behind the right tackle. Cale Fott stacked up with Bailey usually going to hand off to Lambert again. Lambert has another good hand up the middle of Seth Lambert for a rocket first down. Gained about 15. So Seth Lambert, the senior, on fire early for the Golden Rockets.
Yeah, good job by that Wellston line right there. Just giving him somewhere to run. And then Seth been patient, finding the seam, and then kicking the burners in. And Seth been low to the ground, getting behind the line and making it tough for defense to see.
It's the same formation. Cale Fott in the slot to the left with Seth Lambert, the lone back. Going to have to play fake. Johnny Scott's going to keep it on the option. Has a little bit of room to off tackle to the left, but then stuffed by number 26. I didn't see who else was in on that tackle. That's going to be Cunningham. We're going to give credit for that one. That's going to give Johnny Scott a gain of about 2. So bring up 2nd and 8.
I mean, any type of positive game on 1st down, we'll take that. Now, we've got to be careful play calling right here, and like I said, disciplined football right here.
So now we're going back into the huddle. We'll slow things down just a little bit. So Johnny Scott has the play from Coach Sykes. He's going to communicate it to his guys.
So what do you think of Josh Clarkson? He's not even in the game, is he?
He is. He's going to be offset behind the left tackle. So
we'll counter reverse.
Just same formation flip. Cale Fott the slot on our side and Bailey usually wide right. Going to hand off to Seth Lambert in the backfield, trying to get the edge. Initially does, but then he's going to be wrapped up by number 11. I think that was number 11, Max McDonald. Can't see that far. Actually, that looks to be number 8, Walker Stone.
Yeah, from this angle, Matt, originally looked like he was going to get the edge and have a nice game, but Nelsonville did a good job. Get to the ball and force him out of bounds for it.
So Eric Landrum stuck around.
Let's hear you.
Coming through on the YouTube screen. We're coming through on the YouTube screen. Okay, so Eric's going to check on YouTube.
So yeah, he's going to check. We got some people that are messages say they can't hear us very well on YouTube. But here we go.
So 4 wide, twins to both sides. Johnny Scott takes a shotgun snap, drops back deep. Going to be a tough screen to Roger Woods, and that ball's tipped. Broken up, nice defensive play by number 10, Austin Gauthier.
Those are tough play calls right there, Matt. You're throwing back into the middle of defense. We got the tunnel screen coming. It's a dangerous throw. Right now, with the size of Cale, with his threat ability, it may be an obvious play call, but I gave it to him 2 times in a row right here. I would have went to him. Now 4th and 7, put him out by himself.
Yeah.
Let him pull the hash bar, and then have him run a corner out. There's no way they can guard it.
So, good call. Timeout by Coach Graham's going to think about this one on 4th and 8. 6:08 left in the first quarter. Golden Rockets are down 6-0. Buckeyes took an early lead. I'm Matt Peterson, Nick Mullen, and Paul Peterson. We'll be back right after the quick commercial break.
Just a reminder, Rocket fans, visit the Wellston
Iron City Implement, corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson, is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee-powered tools, gas-powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
Rocket fans, we're getting ready to come out of a timeout. 6:08 left in the first quarter. Nelsonville leads Golden Rockets 6-0. Blocked extra point by Hunter Collins. That could turn out to be crucial here. 4th and 7. Ball inside Nelsonville territory at the 12. So this is what we talked about earlier in the season. They finish and drive, man. It has to happen here.
I take everybody, line them up on the left. Put Cale on this hash mark right here. I don't put 2. I just line them up by myself and run a corner out. I just throw the ball up, lay them underneath of the man.
So Clarkson wide left. Cale Fott in the slot to the right with Bailey usually wide right. Johnny Scott in the backfield with Seth Lambert. No tight ends. So Johnny's going to take a shotgun snap. 2-step drop, pump fake. Going to go deep. Intended for Bailey usually in the corner of the end zone. Zipped off his hands and incomplete. So they elect to
You can't really push the play call. It's tough when you want to score right there, but I think the first down, let's get the first down right there. Instead of going for it all, man.
And what a ball by Johnny Scott, though. I mean, that thing was on the money. And Bailey usually had it tipped in his hands. And I think that was number 44.
And the way Nelsonville is moving the ball, that's going to be score for score for score. So that's could be huge right there, man.
So back in the eye is the quarterback, Cam Sullivan. Austin Gauthier, the tailback. Cunningham, the fullback. Going to turn handoff to Gauthier to the right-hand side. This time, stop. Nice stop by the override. The defense couldn't see who made the initial hit.
ERA Martin & Associates is your local connection to buying and selling real estate. We have a team of great agents ready to help you not only find a property.
Man, the key coming through there with a little commercial.
So I'm not sure why.
I mean, still got to play that 3-yard game on that, man, 4-yard game. So even though it looked like we stuffed them, they still got a nice game. So we got to play tough.
It's be 2nd and 7. Ball to 15, handoff to Gauthier again, this time up the middle. And another stop by the Golden Rockets after a gain of a couple. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 5. So Nelsonville sticking with that middle to right line.
Well, here's where they're dangerous with the play action, man. You know, it's 3rd and 7. With this stuff, you're looking for a play action pass right here, man. We got some pretty good receivers put up top there. We got the size matchup they want. They got one-on-one coverage. We're going to throw up top right here.
Stay in that eye formation. Wellston with one high safety.
Look,
hand off to Gauthier, play fake. Going to be wrapped up in the backfield with Cam Sullivan. He breaks loose, rolling to his right. Looking for a man downfield. It's incomplete in terms of meat. Nice job, Mason Collins on the coverage to keep him shielded towards the sideline, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Like I said, that's a guy they want to go to because he's a good athlete, catches the ball well with the mismatch, size mismatch. Good job on defense. You know, once the quarterback scrambled, they stayed home. You see with the defenders, but sometimes those younger players can come out, and thinking the quarterback's going to scramble. So excellent job by the defense, staying home right there, man. Forcing it, 4th and 6 and punt the ball.
I think that might have been Hunter Collins that hurried the quarterback and made him get out of the pocket. So back to punt is Meek. But he has it away. It looked like it was tipped. Cale Fott's going to get a chance on the bounce, and he does. And he's going to be hit and wrapped up immediately. And a flag comes in.
Now it's just a ball marker.
I'm sorry. So Cale Fott, no return. As soon as he fielded the ball, that was Alec Thompson. And I couldn't see who else. Number 11, I believe. McDonald just laid the wood to him.
So last Saturday, Cale had a kick return for a touchdown. And he's a big, he's kind of like a Ted Ginn Jr. type player. Sometimes he'll catch the ball on the kickoff and punt and think, what's he doing? He'll end up getting a good return right there. It's a little bit dangerous. Thankfully, he was able to hold that ball. Good field position for Rockets right here.
Jim Rockets take over ball on the 46, just inside their own territory. 4:44 left in the first quarter, 6-0 Nelsonville. And now Mason Collins checks into the backfield for Seth Lambert. Josh Clarkson, the wing back offset to the left. Twins to our side. Levi Beller, wide right. Cale Fott in slot. Going to turn handoff to Mason Collins. Mason has a little bit of a seam. Up the middle, can't do a gain of about 3. He's going to get close to the 50.
Good job on the left side of the line right there. I think we had, was a Gage good? He pulled through. Was a Collins pulled through. Regardless, pulling guard did a good job. He's giving him a little bit of hold because they got some big linemen out there for Nelsonville. Nice little game, and those running backs are hard to find in the mix.
So Johnny Scott will come out of the huddle. Levi Beller's going to go wide left. Cale Fott in the slot just inside him. Clarkson wide right. Mason Collins going to be offset to Johnny Scott's left. Now Roger Woods was lined up at tight end. He's going to come wide right. So now we got 4 wide, twins to both sides. Coach Sykes giving the signal to Johnny Scott. Has a shotgun snap. Doesn't look like anybody was ready. Going to be turned. Quick pass. Inside Cale Fott. Breaks the tackle initially. He can be brought down for a short gain of about 3. So I'll bring up 3rd and give him 3rd and 4 pending the spot. Cale Fott's a little bit slow to get up. He was tackled low around the ankles. And he gets up on his own accord and looks like he's going to stay in the formation.
Yeah, something was off about that snap right there, Matt.
Nobody was ready.
Yeah, it was kind of lobbed back there. So good job, good heads up play by Johnny, just being ready for that snap, and then of course Cale catching the ball. Tried to turn it outside there, like you're taught to turn it outside, but I think if he kept going, he'll have another 4 or 5 yards at the middle. So hopefully he comes off the sideline. Doesn't look like there's too much wrong with him. He'll come back in the game pretty soon because he's obviously a big player.
So yeah, not the guy you want to see check out on 3rd down. So Bailey Hughes is going to check in for Cale Fott.
So is this where we see maybe a little crisscross from Clarkson right here? Something, a little misdirection?
I would think so, but they still got him at the right wing and Mason Collins offset to Johnny Scott's left.
There it is.
So we're going to turn handoff. Crisscross. Josh Clarkson to the left-hand side. Has the edge. nice run by Josh Clarkson. Give him a gain of about 15, but there's going to be a flag. So Clarkson has a gain of about 15 pending the call. Hopefully that's a face mask.
If you want to get out, you're
The Nelsonville bench right there.
That's going to be a hold against the Golden Rockets. That will negate a big third down run by Josh Clarkson. You called it, Nate. That's a perfect time to dial that up. They ran that out of a different formation. Usually they run that out of that split T-back. They actually had Clarkson lined up at the right wing, sorry.
Easy for me to say.
Right.
So he comes back to the original spot. So anyway, right here, Matt, I don't know, man. I tell you what, I'd love to see Kell by himself. Give him single coverage over here. Make him, you bring him over here and throw the corner out. It's going to be tough to defend it. You know what I mean? Get the ball to your playmakers right here. Don't be cute. Get the ball to the guy that's going to give you the best chance to get a first down. And who is that guy? You know, in the passing situation right here, it's going to be Kell.
3rd and 7. And they're not going to listen. Got him in the slot inside Levi Bell to the right. Mason Collins to the back with Josh Clarkson the left wing. Going to hand off to Mason Collins. Has no room hardly at all up the middle. He's still fighting legs. He's going to get inside Nelsonville territory, but he's only short of a first down by about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards. Ball be marked right at the 45.
If you get out of your yellow split the pot tickets, the winning ticket is 276347. 276347.
Anyway.
Or $687 for this spring national press box.
So with that mindset that you're going to go with 4 downs, it's a good play call right there. So it gives you a lot of options. But I can guarantee you, Nelsonville's going to be playing that middle there. They're very fundamental. They're going to hold up their linemen and then wait on the ball. And once they recognize what the ball is, they're going to attack the ball. So our line got to get our hands on the defensive line.
4 wide, the 2 slots, Clarkson and Cale Fox. Johnny Scott takes a shotgun snap. Going to turn, look, pass to Clarkson, has a first down, breaks a tackle, still driving his feet. Nice job by Josh Clarkson. A gain of probably 11 or 12 on a reception. So he'll add to his total yards from scrimmage. Nice ball by Johnny Scott.
Good play call right there. And like I said, Clarkson's been a receiver threat ever since the second game of the season. So no surprise there. See him come up with a big catch.
No huddle. Cale Fox the slot to the left, going to turn, play fake to
good keeper.
Johnny Scott. He fooled everybody. Man. Play fake to Mason Collins. And Johnny will pick up about 8.5 on first down.
He held that ball to the very last second. So that's just Johnny for more comfortable every play, and that's a great play by a senior for a big gain, 8 yards on the first down. Yeah, first down.
2nd and 2.5. Ball marked inside Nelsonville territory at the 37, flanked by 2 running backs. Hand off to Josh Clarkson. Has a shot up the middle. And another big run by Clarkson, dragging guys. He dragged Austin Gauthier for about 5 yards. And that'll be another 9 or 10 yard gain for Clarkson, bring up first down.
Tell you what, that first, of course, he made his cut up the middle, Matt, and then that jump cut right there was so quick. And I thought he was going to break free. So he's just one loose tackle. He's going to get low.
Wellston going, hurry up. Same set. 2 running backs. Clarkson, Mason Collins. Johnny Scott takes a snap. Hand off to Clarkson again. Bumps off of his own lineman. He's going to be tackled probably in the backfield. They might give him 4 tackles back to the original line. And he'll be brought down by Cunningham, who, good sportsman, is going to help him up.
Okay, kids, if you're interested in winning some prizes, if you go by the Ohio Delegate,
they seen that guard pull up and pull to the left. They seen the back person on the left, so they knew exactly what ball was going. They weren't full of bit, so they all, of course, that's why there's no game. They did a good job reading that from the start. That's where we got to mix it up a little bit.
So now Clarkson's going to be offset behind the right tackle. Mason Collins offset to Johnny Scott's left. Back pass,
nice.
Play fake, pass over the middle, intended for Cale Fox. He just overthrew him by just a hair. If he connects on that, that's probably 6 points.
Yeah, he had number 73 right in his face. So it was a good job getting the ball off, and then thankfully it was a good pick right there. I like the play call.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 on no gain on a run by Josh Clarkson and an incomplete pass.
If he's able to set his feet right there, he completes that pass, he's going to hit it all year long.
So ball just on the outside edge of the red zone on the 20. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Nelsonville leads 6-0, but the Golden Rockets threatening here on 3rd down. And of course, you got 2 downs to get this, Nate.
Yeah, of course, I anticipate a run right here, probably, just to kind of see where they're at. So, I tell you what, Matt, the play was it 2 weeks ago they ran where they had Johnny run out of the backfield, looked like he was going to run, and then had Kell go down and float, and just floated to him.
And we got a pre-snap whistle. Going to be timeout Wellston. So they're going to think about it. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. You're listening to Fox Sports 105.3 FM, 1330 WYPC AM.
Now that the kids are headed down to the OVE tent, I think they also have some things for the adults to sign up for, and we can get some prizes as well. So everybody, when you get a chance, stop by the Ohio Valley Bank.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Golden Rocket fans, we're back. Hopefully you can still hear us. Having a little bit of connection issues again, but nonetheless, here we are. On fourth down, we hand off to Mason Collins, all tackle to the left, and that is absolutely stuffed.
Third down.
So I'm sorry, that was third down.
And that's where, a little predictability right there kind of helps out your defensive coordinator. Those linebackers and that line just kind of jumping that gap. So, fourth and 11, hey, no secret you got to get to here.
So Johnny Scott back to pass, pump fake. Looking deep towards the corner, the end zone, the 10 for Cam Fire. That's going to be picked off if it stays in bounds. The referee says he did. So Nelsonville will have the ball on the 20. After the interception, I couldn't see who has the ball.
So that's actually a benefit for us right there, because if he doesn't pick that ball off, they got the ball, at the 20,
25,
whatever, yeah. Definitely they lost some yards from that. So it's like a long punt, not bad. But hey, we've got to take advantage of those right there, Matt. We've got to capitalize on those, because these guys, we're not going to stop them every time. And, 6-0. Nelson goes 3-6 in the first quarter. Wellston's playing well.
2 stalled drives, though, man. We were afraid that this was going to be the little bit of a bugaboo if we couldn't clean that up. But nonetheless, defense is playing pretty well. Just held Nelsonville to 1 score so far. So Cam Sullivan going to come out and have these guys in the I formation. Dakota Cunningham, the fullback, Austin Gauthier, the tailback, Landon Inman split wide left. And it looks like number 44, Meek, wide right. And a turned off handoff to Gauthier over the right hand side. Nice job. Connor McWilliams, that's going to be nominated for hit of the game for sure, as he cut the legs out from under Austin Gauthier.
Connor reminds me of an undersized linebacker that we had back in school for a year old. His name was Mike Jones. Mike was played Clifton University. Mike was about his size, and Mike was knocking lights out. And that's what Connor McWilliams kind of reminds me about.
So with that, we will take a break on a change of quarter at the end of 1. Your score, Nelsonville-York leads now Wellston 6-0. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Keep your athlete in action with Holzer's Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Dr. Kelly Roush and Charles Ehrenberg offer Saturday morning sports clinics at Holzer Sycamore and Gallipolis, and the Holzer Jackson Clinic on Pattonsville Road every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the fall sports season. Dr. Roush and Dr. Z have the experience to keep your athlete in action. No appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome.
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove? Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill? Those days are not over. Dave's Custom Butchering in Wellston brings back those childhood memories with some of the best fresh meats available for your family. Smoked bacon, homemade brats, fresh ground beef, and unbelievable steaks are waiting for you at Dave's Custom Butchering. Dave's Custom Butchering, West Broadway Street, Wellston. Call ahead and we'll have your order ready. 740-384-2340.
All right, Rocket fans, we're Sage Jones Field on the first play from scrimmage in the second quarter. We actually had Sullivan line up in the shotgun through a quick little screen pass out to Landon Inman, who picked up about 3 yards. So we're at 3rd and 7.
Hunter Collins and Seth Lambert did a good job rolling out, flowing with the quarterback's motion. And then as soon as the receiver caught the ball, they come downhill, they tackle for a short gain. So it brings up 3rd and long. Like I said, they got to tell the receiver they like to throw to a number 44, I think it's the number.
Yep, Meek. And he's going to turn.
They're looking at him the whole way.
Roll out.
Look, he's wide open. He's wide open. Thank goodness.
Oh, goodness, you cannot get him on roughing the passer there. He had him already wrapped up. Illegal substitution.
Ineligible receiver on Nelson.
What is that signal? That's offsetting.
Illegal. Yeah, illegal substitution.
First down. So it's a loss of down. Illegal substitution on Nelsonville. Go ahead and 12 guys. So Nelsonville has the punt.
I'll tell you what, we got lucky right there, Matt. Josh Clarkson and I'm not sure who the DB was over here. They got mixed up in coverage, and then number 44 was wide open. Thank goodness we had a big play from the backers, and regardless they had a penalty. So right there, Nelsonville is really good, a very disciplined football team. So it's odd to see them, kind of shoot themselves in the foot right there. But again, Wellston looking good right now. Kell secure this punt, going back for a touchdown.
He's inside Nelsonville territory still.
I assume they're not going to kick it directly to him.
I can't imagine they would, but he's got his toes on the 41-yard line. So the punt is away. Grayson Sykes almost got a piece of it. Cale Fott's going to get a chance. And he'll let it go. Why did he feel that in the air? Come on, 13. My goodness, he's going to take a Nelsonville bounce and be down inside Rocket territory at about the 34-yard line.
I'm not sure what he's thinking there because it's really hard for him to not catch a punt. And right there, that was... and maybe, in practice, Matt, we don't know what to talk about. They may say, hey, if you're back there and that punt goes over your head, just let it go. There's no sense of trying to make a catch over the shoulder and fumble the ball. So maybe that's a good smart play they've been talking about in practice, man. So that's kind of what it looked like to me, because as soon as he noticed that ball's over his head, he started walking away like, hey, coach told me to get away from him, it's over my head. So maybe that's something they've worked on.
It only looked like he would have had to play center field for about 5 yards.
I know.
But nonetheless, ball marked at the 34-yard line. Johnny's got the shotgun with Seth Lambert offset to his left. Going to be 4 wide. Bailey usually wide left, Levi Bellard wide right with Josh Clarkson, Cale Fott, the 2 slot men. So Johnny's going to take the shotgun snap, and he'll just keep it himself behind the block by Seth Lambert. Splits a couple of DBs, or linebackers, I'm sorry, and give Johnny a short gain of about maybe 2.
You're going to fool this defense very much, like we said, man. They're very disciplined. They've got an experienced staff. So we've got to mix it up a little bit. Kind of like I said, get the ball on the edges. I think that's where we're going to have some success. We've been having success right in the middle, but now they're kind of anticipating that. So we've got to give them something else to look at right here.
Yeah.
Second down and 8 on our 36-yard line.
So Johnny got his guys out of the huddle, so not going to hurry up right now. Same formation. Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at Kell. He has nobody on.
Josh Clarkson wide right, 1 high safety. Look at corners are playing way off of Cale Fott and Bailey Usley. They're confused on defense. And number 40 bats it down at the line of scrimmage. Johnny's got to recognize that. That's number 40, Jared Layton.
Right there, Johnny, I think he has receiver pick before the play started because Kell was wide open right there.
He telegraphed it
so thank goodness defensive linemen are defensive linemen for a reason. They don't have very good hands and just knock it down quick catch right there. So that's our benefit. So third down and 8.
And Nelsonville was very confused on defense. The safety couldn't decide what side of the field he wanted to line up to. He was trying to cover up Cale Fott and then recognized Josh Clarkson was singled up on the other side. Tried to get over it. Lucky that ball was batted down. So Bailey usually wide left to Cale Fott in the slot. Clarkson wide right. Johnny Scott in the shotgun. Going to hand off to Seth Lambert. Has some room in the middle and then immediately wrapped up after a gain of only 1 yard. So that'll bring up 4th and probably about 7. And I would imagine this would be a punting situation for the Golden Rockets. Inside their own territory at the 36.
I'm not sure, man. I just don't give up on that play.
No.
Let's go for it. Don't. Anyway, field position, but we got to score.
So Cale Fott will be back to punt. Alec Thompson back deep to receive the punt. Just over top of the 30-yard line in Nelsonville territory.
Cale can't run, so this will be a long one.
And he'll get the punt away. Nice count by Cale. Not going to be fielded by
nice.
Thompson. It's going to go by Thompson. And he'll scoot down towards, it's going to be inside the 10-yard line. Get down about the 9. Good nice job by Hunter Collins to get down there and down that punt. See, I'm with you on offense, man. At some point you got to go to the guys that make hay, and so far this year that's been Cale Fott and Josh Clarkson, and they're just not getting them involved in the game very much to this point.
That's a good punt by Kell. The senior is about a 44-yard punt. Took a nice bounce, didn't allow Nelsonville to throw the ball. So, good a field position game right here. We're winning it right now. And they're winning the scoreboard 6-0, 9-46 after the second quarter. And we know they have big making ability, so we got to just keep playing discipline every time, man.
So 2 wide receivers, backs in the eye. Going to turn, hand off to Gautier, this time to the left-hand side. He has the left-hand edge. Clemson tries to tackle him. He breaks it, and is finally brought down by number 44, Scotty Davis. But now picks up about 14 yards. That'll be a Nelsonville first down.
You know, Josh came up, made a nice hit on him, but he's got to wrap.
Yep.
You know, you're not going to just knock guys out their feet. You got to wrap and roll.
I don't think he was expecting that jump cut for sure.
Yeah.
He thought that run was coming right at him.
You got to go, like Chris Bilton said, you got to go with bad intentions when you get a tackle.
That's it. So Inman wide right, and Meek wide left. Back still in the eye. Hand off to Gautier. Trap play up the middle is going to be brought down by Hunter Collins with a little bit of help from Gage Gohey.
You know, Matt, we're seeing a little bit of, of course, a pattern here. They like to go off left tackle, right tackle. Then you, about every third play, they do the trap play right there. They got an athletic fullback who does a good job jumping at the line of scrimmage and does a good job getting, something out of nothing.
So after a gain of about 3, bring up 2nd and 7. Back still in the eye. Going to turn, hand off to Gautier, trying to go left. This time, nothing doing. Nice job by the Golden Rocket defense. Number 44, Scotty Davis. And a late flag comes in. And can't see what that's going to look to be in the area of holding, but we'll see. And it is holding against Nelsonville. So I would imagine the Golden Rockets will take that penalty.
I don't know, Matt. I know this is a tough call. I think easy. You say, you got to accept that. Is it 2nd and 16? But I don't know. I think it's getting more creative. Yeah.
You took a pass your camera.
Something silly here. Screen pass, reverse. They filmed a halfback pass for a long play. I've seen them film. So this is where, if you don't play discipline, they could really take advantage of this.
Landon Inman's been known to throw passes from the wide receiver. That jet motion, coming in doing that silly stuff. He's going to come wide right.
Do not let them get deeper than you, because that's where they have success.
So Inman wide right, Meek wide left. Gautier the tailback in the eye. Sullivan's going to turn, toss to Gautier. Here comes the halfback pass.
Just like I just said.
Going to be intended for Landon Inman. He has it at the 50, and nobody's even close to him or going to catch him. 10-5, touchdown Landon Inman on a play that Nate Mollahan just called. With 8:03 left in the second quarter, Nelsonville goes up 12-0.
Last night watching Thursday Night Football, Kirk Herbstreit said, if you see a running back catch the ball in the backfield and run backwards, you know it's not a run, it's a pass. And as soon as he caught that ball, he was moving backwards. So, yeah, we just got to be smart, man.
Yep.
That's anyway.
Safety was coming up in run support. Josh Clarkson had the flat route, and nobody covered Landon Inman on the go route.
As a coaching staff right there, you pit 2 guys deep. You say, let's don't get burnt deep. Number 1 job, they can get a first down, but you're not going to burn us deep.
So Nelsonville will line up to go for 2 after they missed the first extra point early in the first quarter. So now Cam Sullivan in the shotgun. Haven't seen this much. Gautier offset to his left. He's going to turn, look for a fade route. Nope. Pass over the middle. Intended for Alec Thompson and thrown just in front of him. That's incomplete.
Dude, he was wide open right there, man.
Yeah. So again, Grayson Seitz, he split the 2 safeties. Grayson Seitz was late getting over, but at any rate, 12-0. Nelsonville takes the lead over Golden Rockets with 8:03 left in the first half. We'll take a quick break. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. You're listening to Fox Sports 105.3 FM and 1330 WYPC AM.
In every moment of need, there are those who stand ready to help, our local behavioral health care heroes. These dedicated professionals and partners work tirelessly to support our community's mental health, providing care, compassion, and hope to those who need it most. To the counselors, therapists, case managers, social workers, nurses, and all the amazing staff, we see you. Your commitment, your passion, and your endless patience make a difference every single day. To our community partners who collaborate and extend their hands in partnership, thank you for being the backbone of our shared mission. Together, you are making our community stronger, healthier, and more resilient. We're deeply grateful for all you do. This message is brought to you by the Gallia-Jackson-Meigs Alcohol, Drug, Addiction, and Mental Health Board, standing together with our local behavioral health care workforce and partners. For more information on the Adam H. Board or local treatment providers, visit our website, gjmboard.org, and like and follow us on Facebook.
So after the touchdown, Meek's kick is away. Going to be taken on a bounce by Josh Clarkson at the 20. Clarkey trying to get up the middle. Has a seam. Nice job. And he's going to get over top of the 35-yard line and tripped up by number 9. Haven't called his name yet. That Champ Schultz, the freshman. So did a pretty good job because Clarkson had at least another 20 in him if he doesn't make that tackle.
Yeah, he may have been gone. So right here, Matt, it's a very crucial drive. We have to score. We got to get some points on the board. Nelsonville's moving the ball too well, having too much success for us to get down in the red zone a third time and not score. You know, we got down there twice and we haven't got no points, and we give a big play. 2nd and 16, they score a long touchdown right here. Don't panic. Just call your plays and score.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 36. Johnny Scott in a shotgun with Mason Collins offset to his left. Twins to our side, Clarkson wide right. Scott takes a snap. He's going to have to keep it because the snap came in high, and he'll have to scramble and get what he can. Just barely past the original line, giving him a gain of about a half yard, maybe.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot this year. You know, snap going up, and Johnny have to go get it. So snapping the ball is not easy. So kudos to senior Lambert out there, you know, doing a good job all year long.
Dakota's, Jackson's premier place for steak and ribs, has been proudly serving the community since 2004.
So,
not sure why that's happening.
So 2nd and 10, 7:26 left to go in the second quarter. Nelsonville leads 12-0. 2nd 10 from the Rockets' 35-yard line.
So
For the Rockets.
4 wide receivers. Johnny Scott takes a shotgun snap, hands off to Mason Collins, looking for some room over the right. Nothing doing. Brought down immediately by number 88. That's Noah Lodge on the defensive line. So it's going to be 3rd and long, and still no creativity in the pass game, Nate. I don't understand.
You know, Matt, and one thing, of course, I can guarantee Nelsonville scouted this all year long. We've watched every game. When Wellston gets 3 wide like that, they're usually running that ball back to the middle. So it's no surprise from the defensive coordinator side. I'm sure that's something they talk about in practice. So if we're going to win this game, Matt, we really got to give them something unpredictable. We've got to be unpredictable, break their tendencies that we've had all year long. You know, if you're going to beat a good team like this, if you're going to be the competitive at the next level and compete for a title, this is where it is. This is where you win that respect.
Yeah, we've seen no motion out of the backfield or Cale Fott or anything. So 4 wide, the 2 slots, Cale Fott, Josh Clarkson. Johnny Scott in a shotgun, has to corral a snap, quick pass out to the right to Roger Woods. It's going to be caught for a first down, but got a flag in the backfield. And it's either going to be roughing the passer or holding. I don't know if Johnny Scott got hit or not.
He didn't.
He delivered a nice ball to Roger Woods, though. And we'll see what they call.
I didn't see it.
I think maybe hands to the face. Nope, going to get a hold against the Golden Rockets, so that will negate a nice pass play to Roger Woods. So instead of 3rd and 2, now we're going to have 3rd and 12. Or I'm sorry, it was 3rd and 8, so maybe 3rd and 18. And that's going to back the Golden Rockets up a good ways. That is not what you need to see on 3rd down.
Not a lot of play calls, or not a lot of plays in the book for this match, so I want to expect to run something safe right here, maybe hand the ball off. I don't see him throwing the ball up here. Maybe I'll be surprised, but just something, hand the ball off and then punt for field position.
So got trips right. No, I'm sorry. Josh Clarkson the right wing with Cale Fott in the slot to the right. Johnny Scott's going to roll off to his right after taking a shotgun snap. Looking, trying to be patient. He's going to be hit in the backfield and picked off by Landon Inman if he stayed in bounds. They're going to say he was out of bounds, incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th and a bunch. Ball intended for Levi Bellard on the other side. So that'll bring up a punting situation. 6:01 left in the second quarter. Nelsonville leads Wellston 12-0. Ball inside Rocket territory at the 26, 4th and 19. So Cale Fott will come on to punt. Back deep is Alec Thompson. And going to have a shallow return man, number 30. That's Colton Bookman. So snap is in. Cale Fott's going to get it away. Ooh. Almost tipped and blocked. Over the top of number 30. That's going to be picked up by Thompson at the 35-yard line on a bounce. Hunter Collins slipped and fell. Thompson breaking tackles. And going to be... We got to stop diving.
Get to the sideline, boys.
Running up the right sideline, breaks inside. Nobody's going to catch him, and he's going to score on the punt return. I thought I had a flag back here. I think they're going to get somebody blocking the back against Grayson Seitz. But, man, too many diving tackles. Nobody's breaking down and wrapping, Nate.
Yeah, the field conditions, of course, it's cooling off, so the field's getting slick. There's dew in the field, but like you said, Matt, no matter what, I don't care if it's great field conditions, you got to get down to the ball carrier and then break down and make a tackle. Don't let them juke you out of your pants. And then we got to fill our lanes. We're not doing a very good job of that one. Kickoff return or punt return tonight. So something we got to clean up at halftime, Matt. If we make it, right there could have been the nail in the coffin for us. I mean, coming down from 18, possibly 19-0 at half, it's going to be a tough deficit to come back from 12-0. So not saying we can't do it, but we got to step up.
We have to get a stop here for sure. We do get the ball at the half, so that's the fortunate thing. The ball's going to be inside Rocket territory, marked at the 48-yard line, or 47. No, that's a 48, right the first time. So Golden Rockets going into a one-high safety look with Bailey Usley, the lone safety. The corners, Josh Clarkson, Mason Collins. Cam Sullivan going to have his guys in the I formation. 3 wide receivers and a flag. And that's going to be illegal substitution again against Nelsonville.
Broke the huddle with too many players.
So that was Austin Gauthier trying to get off. He couldn't make it.
And again, Matt, right here, we got to know that, hey, they're just going to go with their same play call right there, but we got to I go too deep right here. You know what I mean? I'm not letting you score.
So 3 wide receivers. Dakota Cunningham, the lone running back, going to turn handoff to Dakota, and he's going to be brought down immediately by Johnny Scott.
Braden Myers first one to get his shoestring. So that's someone, Matt, we've seen have a ton of potential, and we'd love to see him have a full game come out and just light it up because he's very quick and he's powerful. So good play right there by number 58.
So Walker Stone's going to go wide left with Twins to the right. Inman in the slot with Meek wide right. Cam Sullivan calling the play outside the huddle. He's already in the gun with Dakota Cunningham offset to his right. So Cam Sullivan in a shotgun, takes a snap, and timeout Golden Rockets.
Nelsonville.
So I'm sorry, timeout Nelsonville. So that's only their first of the half. We'll take a quick 30-second break. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. You're listening to Fox Sports 105.3 FM and 1330 WYPC AM.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services with the highest levels of customer satisfaction and will do everything they can to meet your expectations. With a variety of offerings to choose from, they are sure you'll be happy working with them. There is no job too large for Cottle Chipping. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984.
All right, Rocket fans, we're back. Meek putting the ball on the tee. Nelsonville leads Wellston.
If you need a week's worth of groceries or just a few things for dinner, Campbell's Market is the place to shop. Campbell's Market is MacArthur's neighborhood.
And right now, Matt, Nelsonville's kind of outclassing us and just kind of taking it to us. I haven't seen our offense sputter like this, Matt. We've got down the red zone a couple times and a couple previous games and not scored. But we've got a couple touchdowns before half. So right here, 3:38 left to go. We've got to get some points.
So back deep is Cale Fott and Josh Clarkson. Going to be a line drive kick to Cale Fott. He'll catch it just about the 15-yard line. We'll see how he does on the return. Cutting off the left-hand side, he's going to be gang tackled by a host of Nelsonville-York Buckeyes at the 30. So yeah. he ran right into a crowd.
He was, I'm not sure, looked like he was kind of ginger on that, and maybe he's hurt on that hip or something. But anyway, first down, 10 from the Rocket 29, 27-yard line. 3:31 left to go, 18-0, Nelsonville lead. Rockets get the ball at the half. Critical drive for the Rockets right here.
Yeah, definitely got to spread things out, speed this thing up a little bit.
You got to get the ball. We can't be running the ball right here. We've got to get the ball on the edge.
Twins to the short side of the field. Cale Fott in the slot with Levi Bellard wide left outside of him.
Watch a rip route right here from Cale.
Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's left. Going to hand off to Lambert. Has a little bit of room in the middle. Nice job, Seth Lambert on a hard run, giving him a gain of about 4. And that'll keep the clock running. So Wellston not changing anything so far.
Wellston has one timeout left, so clock management is crucial right here. But you don't want to give enough time if you don't score for them to come down and score. But right now, I don't think about the clock. I say, we got to score, fellas.
Yeah.
That clock is, least of my worries. If we have, the number one thing we got to do right here is score.
So Johnny Scott still in the huddle, and just so perplexing that the two guys that have picked up the most money for you so far this year, Cale Fott and Clarkson, had the least amount of targets and touches. Levi Bellard wide left, Cale Fott in the slot to the left. Johnny Scott flanked by Josh Clarkson and Seth Lambert in the backfield. Takes a snap, going to hand off to Lambert, lead block. Nope, screen pass to Cale Fott, trying to break loose and nothing doing. Nice hit by number 73. Came in and absolutely took Cale's head off. And I'm not sure Cale knows where he's at. That was number 73, Caleb Layton, on a hard hit against Cale Fott on a screen pass. No gain, maybe a loss of 1. We'll see where they spot it.
Matt, the one thing that Nelsonville's proven to this point, they pursue very well. Once they recognize where the ball is going, they pursue very well. We've had 0 success throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Don't know why we're still trying to attack that. Cale's biggest threat is down the field. Isolate him. Don't put him over twins, because you're helping the defense, because you got more guys over there.
Yeah, and the safeties are playing shallow.
Yeah.
They're just barely over top of the linebackers. So you got all kind of guys in the box. Seth Lambert, the lone back, twins to the left. Going to turn,
same play.
Pump fake, going to go deep, intended for Levi Bellard, and it's overthrown, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So Johnny took a hard hit there. Not sure, I didn't see. I just saw him. I didn't see exactly where he took the hit from, but that was a hard hit. So it brings up a 4th and whatever, and Wilson's going to have to punt.
So hardly any time came off the clock on top of that, and I'm not sure about the sequence there.
Like I said, we're just guys calling the game, and it's a lot easier from over here. But I'd like to give guys that are fast space. Get them out in space, Throw the ball. When you have Johnny who's getting some pressure, let him just throw the ball up and let Cale run underneath of it. So when you have a tight window on the side of right there, Matt, it makes it tough for him.
So Cale Fott is going to rugby-style kick, and he'll line drive it up the left-hand sideline. Nice job. That'll work.
This is Fox Sports Radio, 1330 WYPC AM Wellston, and 105.3 FM Jackson.
So top of the hour, that was John Pelletier on our station identification. Nelsonville will take over 1:41 left in the first half. They lead 18-0. They'll have it on their own 20. So if the last series was big on offense, this is certainly even bigger on defense for the Golden Rockets.
Yeah, good job by Kell getting that ball off, and it just rolled right down the sideline. I'm not sure, if that was planned or what, but good job by Kell. But, this Nelsonville offense is so effective with the run. We've got to play disciplined ball right here, man, because what it does when they're so good on the run, they can get us on the play fakes.
So Meek wide left, Inman wide right. Backs in the eye, going to turn handoff to Cotier off the left-hand side, and he'll trip and fall, be down by Hunter Collins after a gain of about 2. On first down, so I'll bring up 2nd and 8. The clock's still running.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break loose. Right here, 2nd down and 8. Nelsonville's in perfect position, just ahead of the sticks, just like they want to be, because with them, they're run first, pass second, so it's just their own schedule. And so this opens up the playbook for them. It's a perfect play-action moment for them. So see what they do here, Matt.
So backs in the eye, 2 wide receivers. Turn, handoff to Gautier on the right-hand side. I'm sorry, that's number 8, Walker Stone, and he's going to be wrapped up by number 77, Landon Hypes, number 1, Johnny Scott. I think Jarrett Meacham might have been in on that play as well. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4.
The sights come downhill from the safety position, Matt, right there, and finished. He finished pretty strong right there. It's probably one of the best hits I've seen from him all year, except for the first game of the season when he absolutely cleared that guy on the punt. So good job seeing him come up and being physical right there and stopping any kind of a long game.
So now Nelsonville looks to be confused on offense. Going to be Landon Inman, the Wildcat quarterback, with Cam
4
Sullivan,
seconds on
the tight end. Diamond formation. Going to be a straight keep by Inman. Has some room over the left-hand side. He'll pick up a first down and then some. Still cutting, trying to break tackles. He'll step out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line.
7 seconds left to go in the half.
And he got out of bounds.
So as Nelsonville, they're obviously not going to take a knee and go to halftime.
No.
Matt, of course, you told me before the game, Nelsonville mailed flowers. They sent flowers to the Rockets.
Flowers delivered with tissues attached
Tissues,
to them.
said, sorry, but we're going to beat you. So, with that kind of mindset, they want to score right here. So they're going to do some trickery, some kind of, I don't know, something. Just watch it.
So I formation. Meek wide left, tight end in the formation. Going to turn, handoff to Gautier on the left-hand side.
And he might score.
Room. He may go. Scotty Davis has to save a touchdown after a gain of about 20. And that, fortunately, will be the half. Nate, we got to regroup.
Yeah, this Nelsonville's definitely showing what they do and what they're known for. Run the ball, tough. And right now, the Rockets, like you said, regroup. Coop's going to go in there and get a good game plan, him and Coach Graham, and get kids back on board. Because right now, body language doesn't look good. And that's something we haven't seen. Our kids usually stay up with this. So, halftime, good moment for halftime, man. So make some adjustments, come out and play. We'll get the ball back, let's score.
Yeah. Something I've kind of paid attention to is I think we've only taken a shot more than 20 yards downfield twice, and neither time was it to Kale Fott.
And when we do go to Kale downfield, it's an out and up, which I think helps the defense on that because Kale just send him down the field, and of course draw it up in the dirt and over, like the old Blamer days. Hey, Kale, you line up right here. You're the bottle cap. All right, you're the bottle cap in the dirt. You go down, and then help Kale out. Line him up on the side by himself. And then help Johnny Scott out. Line Kell up on that hash mark. Throw the ball up in the corner. And it's an easy throw. Let him throw the ball up, some air underneath of it, and then just let Kell run underneath of it and make some adjustments. So we're going to have to attack quick, Matt, coming out of the half.
Yep. That's it. So when we come back from halftime, we'll have a special treat for you. We have a former Wellston Golden Rocket football player and his pops going to stop up and talk to us. We'll have some stats from Paul Peterson. Till then, I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan and Paul Peterson. You're listening to Golden Rocket Football on Fox Sports 105.3 FM and 1330 WYPC AM. Here's your halftime coverage.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. We are proud to be affiliated with Range, Ohio Mutual, Progressive, and Western Reserve Insurance Companies. We can provide you with automobile, homeowners, and business insurance. We are a complete insurance agency here to get you the best insurance possible. We shop for the best rates so you don't have to. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
Home. It's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Jackson County Banking Center wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. Jackson County Banking Center, here for you now, here for your future. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for the perfect power sport vehicle? Well, come visit Pony Power Sports of Jackson. We're the same great faces you know and love at the same location and with the best selection in the tri-state area. We're family owned and operated and here to help you find the ride of your dreams. You can find us 3 miles east of Jackson at 2223 Clary Road on US 35 East. Give us a call, 740-286-4956, or go to ponypowersports.com. From motorcycles to ATVs.
This message will self-destruct.
I knew she was trouble the moment I laid eyes on her. Wherever you go, wherever you run, I'll be there in the shadows, waiting. You'll never catch me.
Yeah, that's the big match in Belmont County every year. And, you know, you can say you could throw the records out, but neither team wants to do that. They want those playoff points. And veteran coach Brett McLean, he's the other guy who's been there over 20.
Marching band. We are honored to have with us a number of band alumni who will return to the field tonight to share their love of music to their alma mater. Their presence here today is a testament to the lasting bonds formed through music. They join our current Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Band, whose dedicated and hard work recently earned them a superior rating at competition and a trip to compete in the OAV State Finals in Piqua on November 3rd. And finally, we welcome our 7th grade band students to the field for their first ever halftime performance. We look forward to these talented young musicians carrying on the legacy and excellence into the future. We hope you enjoy as we celebrate our past, present, and future in music. Before we get started, we want to recognize two very special people who have joined us on the sideline this evening. Bill and Peggy Shoemate. Bill Shoemate began his career in music education teaching band students at Wellston in 1975. In 1983, he took the reins as director of the Wellston Golden Rockets Marching Band. Peggy Shoemate began shortly after as auxiliary director, working with our color guard to add amazing visual elements to competition shows. Together, Bill and Peggy Shoemate instilled excellence and pride in our students and led our band to qualify for OAV State Finals competition in 1988 for the first time in history. Joining Bill and Peggy Shoemate are Katie King, current Wellston Band Director and class of 2017 alum, Jackie Hildebrand, Wellston Band Boosters President and class of 1991 alum, and Angie Bennett Spangler, and Band Boosters Secretary and class of 1990 alum. Also joining the Shoemates this evening are their daughter, Robin Moore, class of 1985 alum, and their great-grandson, Lucas Moore Murphy, current band member and future class of 2029. The Wellston Golden Rockets Marching Band and the Wellston Alumni Band want to recognize Bill and Peggy Shoemate for the many years of service and countless sacrifices they have made to continuing building the strong foundation that our band still marches today. We are proud. We are standing on the shoulders of giants. Thank you, Bill and Peggy, for being the giants for us. gentlemen, we're going to announce the winners of the drawings here from Ohio Valley Bank. If you would like to go down to the Ohio Valley Bank tent and collect your winnings. Also, they have 4 more.
Hey, Shane, can I hold your thought real quick? Let me give some history real quick with Shane. So Shane, we're just talking about pay to play 1991. Shane was a beast in high school. He was, what was he had a lifting and all, I can't remember. He was like, you had some lifting accolations. Remember the strongest guy?
Yeah.
What was that? Brag on yourself a little bit.
No, I'm not bragging.
Yeah.
But I did make the bigger, faster, stronger book.
And you were a monster, Shane. I mean, you were a fullback that would just knock your head off.
I appreciate it, man.
And so I played football with him back then. I was a freshman, Matt, and pay to play. We just talked about all the players that left. We had guys that stayed. Shane was chasing me around. I was probably like 125 pounds. He was picking me up and just slinging me. You know, you had Darryl Wright and all those guys out there, John Robinson. So that's where, you know, go back there. The first Smith is Shane Smith, you know, and he would, he would just punish you. If he was running the ball, he's going to punish you. If he tackled you, he's going to punish you. And so then me and Shane started coaching together under Coach Graham.
Yes.
Back when our boys were in the Pee Wee ball. That's where we got started. And, man, how much fun did we have back then?
Oh, man, we had a blast with those young kids. Like you said, I was very passionate. I don't know what all the moms and dads thought about me, but, I mean, it's just in you. You know,
there's times when you yell at the game, I want to get up and take off running. But you remember, let me bring it back. So, remember Miller. Hunter's probably will not like me telling this story on the radio. We're over at Miller. We got a big lead over at Miller. I think it's 4th grade, or 5th and 6th grade, actually. Hunter came in at quarterback. And we had Peyton Manning was center. And of course, as we know, the uniforms didn't fit the best, so Peyton Manning was bent over in center. Of course, his backside was exposed a little bit, so you can see the crease of his, backside. And Hunter's sitting there calling the plays, calling the cadence. Next thing you know, the mouthpiece falls out of Hunter's mouth, right down in the back of the pants of Peyton. Without missing a beat, Hunter reaches down, grabs that mouthpiece, pitches his mouth, and calls a play. And that's how focused he still is, Shane.
It is.
So let's back up. I know I cut you off, but what does football mean to you and your family?
I mean, football, watching Hunter come up through the little league and then, on to middle school and then on to high school and then, like I said, to the next level. There's nothing more, heart-filling to watch your son do what he did.
Yeah.
Kind of stinks what happened up at Youngstown State. We went up there as much as we could and backed him. He's a smart young man. He wanted to end the football career and still be able to walk when he's 55 years old.
Absolutely.
So, but on the other hand, he did what he did. We all know that not a lot of young men from Wellston get to do what he did. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of all my kids. I got some pretty good kids.
You do, yeah. Definitely assets to the community. Now, before we let you get out of here for the second half, since you played D1 football, I want to hear your coaching perspective going into the second half for the Golden Rockets. If it's you on the play sheet, what are you dialing up?
All right, coaching perspective. Defense, I don't think, it's 18-0. I don't think the scoreboard really tells what's going on defensively. They had that big fake flea flicker and then they bombed it. So we're really looking at 12-0. As far as offense goes, I'd like to see us establish a pass game a little bit. Run game's all right. They're loading the box, stacking the box down. So we're going to have to get a pass game going and then get back to that run game.
Hey, you're speaking our language. Hey, real quick, Hunter. So 2019, we go over there. Big game of the week over there for Grand Glory. This week is the big game of the week for Total Media. So we go over there. Your junior year, what happens?
Junior year, we went in underdogs. Everybody was kind of overlooking us.
Keegan Wilburn was the senior.
Yep, Keegan Wilburn, great ball player. Yeah, we went over there though, and we took care of business.
Yeah,
and that really, I think, pushed this program in the right direction.
Right.
That's a key game that I definitely think a lot about.
And then the next year, your senior year, you guys beat them here at home.
Yep.
So
correct.
not very often. I think 4 out of the last 14, or we beat them 4 times out of the last 18 games. And to do it back-to-back, congratulations to you, Hunter.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, thanks for being up here. Really appreciate it,
We
guys.
really appreciate you guys inviting us up to the box, man. That's cool.
Awesome. Hunter, good to see you, brother.
Yep,
Take care of yourself.
Appreciate
Doing some athletic training now. So
yes, sir.
Get a chance to get on social media, check that out. Shane, thanks for talking to us,
very
man.
much.
Always good
Thanks,
to see
Nate.
you.
Love you, brother.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we'll be back after a quick break for the second half, and then PJ, when we can fit him in, we'll get you some stats. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. You're listening to Fox Sports 105.3 FM, 1330 WYPC AM.
In every moment of need, there are those who stand ready to help, our local behavioral health care heroes. These dedicated professionals and partners work tirelessly to support our community's mental health, providing care, compassion, and hope to those who need it most. To the counselors, therapists, case managers, social workers, nurses, and all the amazing staff, we see you. Your commitment, your passion, and your endless patience make a difference every single day. To our community partners who collaborate and extend their hands in partnership, thank you for being the backbone of our shared mission. Together, you are making our community stronger, healthier, and more resilient. We're deeply grateful for all you do. This message is brought to you by the Gallia-Jackson Meigs Alcohol, Drug, Addiction, and Mental Health Board, standing together with our local behavioral health care workforce and partners. For more information on the Adam H. Board or local treatment providers, visit our website, gjmboard.org, and like and follow us on Facebook.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Golden Rocket fans, we're back here getting ready to start the second half. Meek has the ball on the tee, or is getting ready to put it there anyway. Back deep to receive the second half kickoff for the Golden Rockets. A little bit different look tonight. Got Hunter Collins, Josh Clarkson, the two deep men. Cale Fott is going to come up and play shallow.
So a little adjustment that you saw, maybe help Cale get the ball and make a move right here. Just it'd be nice for him to run this back and keep the momentum going no matter what right here, Matt.
So Logan Meek, his kick is away. And that's going to be line drive deep over top of the middle, over to Cale Fott's head. They're going to have to field it. It's not going to go in the end zone. Picked up by Mason Collins, trying to find some room over the right-hand side, and he's going to be dropped just over top of the 20-yard line. So we were hoping that to go in the end zone. It did not, and forced us into a return situation.
Yeah, I'm not sure what adjustment they're making right there, but it almost was detrimental right there, Matt. And but good thing Mr. Collins picked the ball up and made something on nothing. So first down and 10. From the Rockets' 37-yard line, kicking off second half here. That was a fun conversation, Matt.
Yeah,
so I hope everybody enjoyed that.
And that spot on the scoreboard is not correct. That's closer to about the 21. And they're going to fix it now. So Johnny Scott will be in the shotgun with Mason Collins offset to his left. Cale Fott finally isolated down to our side by himself. Jet motion, fake to Clarkson, handoff to Mason Collins up inside, and not much doing, maybe a gain of a half a yard. So had the right alignment, just nothing changed.
Yeah, I mean, I like the pre-snap movement right there, but Nelsonville, they're going to. I guarantee their motto from a coaching staff: your run game's not going to beat us. So if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to throw the ball. Obviously, they're stacking the box and they're stopping the run. The first quarter and a half, we had success running the ball. Now we're not having so much success. We may have to just throw the ball out.
So 4 wide. Clarkson, Cale Fott, the two slot men. Bailey usually wide left. Levi Bellard wide right. Snap. Play fake to Mason Collins. Going to be a quick pass out to Cale Fott. He's going to try to break a tackle, cut back inside, and still nothing doing. Attacking that outside edge brought down by Landon Inman and number 1, Holden Hodgson. So that's going to bring up third down and 11. I think he lost a yard there, but we'll see.
Right, just like we talked about right before the end of the second half, Nelsonville shows their pursuit is there. Once they identify where the ball is at, the pursuit and their angle of attack is awesome. So we're not having any success. We lost a yard right there. So we got attacking on the field. I'm not sure, what the play call is or what the plan is. But we got to get the ball down the field.
So 3rd and 11. Clarkson still has pretty limited touches. He's offset behind the left tackle. Mason Collins to Johnny Scott's right. Johnny Scott in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Rolls off to his right. Looking for somebody. Has a man holding on to him. He's going to have to throw it away. And there was definitely a receiver in the area. I think he was outside the tackle box anyway, but that's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Golden Rockets. Definitely not how you want to start the second half.
No, and, and right now the field conditions, everybody knows who's played in this field and watched the games in this field. About this time of night, it gets really slick. So when you're asking a guy like Cale Fott to catch that ball out in the flats, make a move on the defender, that's a tough play to make. So I think it's better, you put him in a better position, with him catching the ball in stride running down the field. But here we go, 4th and 11.
So Cale Fott back to punt. His heels are on the 5-yard line. Alec Thompson back deep.
It's going to get blocked.
Rugby saw a punt. He got it away. Unfortunately, it's not going to be returnable. It's going to be picked up by number 30. Clarkson giving chase and trips him up. Josh Clarkson saved a touchdown right about the 12-yard line. Nobody expected number 30 to come up from that shallow return position and field that. That ball landed behind our coverage.
That's the second time they've almost blocked the punt. I'm not sure if he's tipped it right there, but it did affect the punt. Great job by Nelsonville to come up there, having just, of course, nerves are still catching that ball. And he kind of owned the run.
That's senior Colton Bookman.
Yeah.
Just about broke one.
You couldn't draw it up any better if you're Nelsonville right here, man.
No, and it's unfortunate that we've had so many stalled drives on offense. And even the momentum we were moving the ball earlier, but that's not continued either. So turn handoff to Gautier, off left-hand tackle. He's going to be tripped up and brought down after a gain of about maybe 3 or 4. Let's see where the spot is. We got a bad angle because they're deep inside Golden Rocket territory. That drive started at the 12.
Yeah, right there. Of course, Nelsonville's going to do what they do. Go off left tackle, go off right tackle, and then they're going to have a fullback trap and then play action pass. That's what they do all game. That's what they do all year. So that's what you can expect from them right here, Matt. Just kind of, we just need to play solid, come up, but we can't give up 5 yards every play.
No. Bring up 2nd and 8. No, I'm sorry, 2nd and 6. Ball marked at the 8.
I really like to see those defensive linemen get their hands on those offensive linemen and kind of hold them, keep them off our backers, because they're getting on our backers, and our backers cannot make a play.
Hand off to the fullback, Dakota Cunningham. He's up inside off that trap play, touchdown, Nelsonville. So with 9:28 left in the third quarter, just inside, it's 24-0 pending the point after. Nelsonville leads Wellston.
Yeah, Nelsonville just come back and attack, and nothing fancy, Matt. Just kind of what Trimble did to us, just running right at us and being the more physical team. But the one thing that, our backers are they're having a tough time making a play because the linemen are down the field getting on our backers.
So Meek is on to attempt the point after. Number 3, Levi Snedden to hold. Snedden's hold is down, kick is up, and Meek hits this one. So that'll bring it to 25-0. Your score, Nelsonville leads the Golden Rockets. On a change of possession, we'll take a break. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. You're listening to Golden Rocket Football on Fox Sports 105.3 FM and 1330 WYPC AM.
ERA Martin & Associates is your local connection to buying and selling real estate. They have a team of great agents ready to help you not only find a property, but actually buy it. There are a lot of steps involved in buying or selling real estate, and it's important to work with an agent you trust to guide you through. ERA agents are extensively trained, and that training never ends because you are too important. ERA Martin & Associates with offices in Jackson and Wellston, wishing all of our local athletes great success.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at C.H. Jones Field. 9:28 left in the third quarter. Nelsonville leads 25-0. Back deep to receive the ensuing kickoff after a touchdown run by Dakota Cunningham is number 23, Mason Collins, number 14, Josh Clarkson, and Cale Fott in the middle.
We got to move Cale back right here. You know what I mean? They kicked the ball over his head in the middle, almost caused a big play. So move him back 5 yards. It's easier for him to come up and run up on the ball.
Yep, and now they're going to squib it, and he'll catch it at the 20. So Cale Fott catches a line drive kick, wait and set up his blocks, runs backwards, and he'll be brought down just over top of the 25-yard line by number 8. That's Walker Stone, made a nice play.
Just the body language right now, Matt, between both teams. Of course, Nelsonville, the big lead right here. They're coming downhill, and they want to finish strong. And Wellston just kind of, I really haven't seen him look like this. So they need a big play right here, some kind of positive play, some kind of positive drive, get that mojo back. This game's not over, man. I mean, 25 points in a half is very doable.
Right, and like Hunter Smith was talking about during the break, you take away, coming out of the half, it's really a 12-0 ball game if you take away that silly, halfback pass that you called before it happened. So nonetheless, be 1st and 10, ball marked inside Golden Rocket territory at the 26. Johnny Scott in the shotgun with Seth Lambert. 4 wide receivers, Levi Bellard wide right, Roger Woods wide left, Josh Clarkson in the slot to the left, Cale Fott slot to the right. Johnny Scott, 1-step drop, back to pass, looking deep over the top, going to go short, intended for Seth Lambert, and throw about 5 yards short of him.
I'm not sure why we're trying to throw all these little behind the line of scrimmage passes right there, because like Nelsonville's shown, hey, they're going to come up and they're going to defend that, and most likely we're not going to get any positive gain out of it, loss of anything. So,
well, the last few drives we've had no positive yardage on first down, and that really puts you behind the chains against good defense like this. So Johnny Scott in the huddle.
Don't make it more difficult than what it is. Who's your playmakers? How you get the ball to them.
So he's going to come out in the same formation. Levi Bellard wide left, and Cale Fott in the slot to his right. Josh Clarkson in motion. Going to hand off to Clarkson on the jet sweep. Nice block by Seth Lambert. Clarkson has the left edge, trying to stay in bounds. Now we're going to get a hold back here.
That's completely away
and
from
a late
play.
flag up here at the front. So it looks like we might have a late hit against Nelsonville, but a hold against Wellston. And that's going to be the second big play for...
offsetting penalties, replay down probably.
That's going to be the second negating penalty on a big play by Josh Clarkson.
Great block by Seth right there.
Oh, man, he set the edge. That's got to be nominated for hit of the game also.
So waiting conference here at the 35 or 30-yard line to see what they're going to call. So it looks like it'll be offsetting penalties, replay down. Holding Wellston.
So we're right on that one.
Personal foul.
Against Nelsonville, so we're right on both of them.
So they'll mark it off 10, then come back 15, Matt. So actually it'll be a 5-yard gain for us.
So that was number 88.
So
Noah
it'll be
Lodge on the late
down
hit.
5.
So that might have been the best thing happened to us so far over the last few offensive series. So this is taking quite a bit of time to mark off.
Matt, while we got a little bit of delay right here. My son's down in Nashville. Just started a lineman, Ryland, about a month ago, and he's on storms down there trying to help guys get power back. And if he's listening and watching the game right now back in the hotel, just want to know that, hey, we love you. We're praying for you guys, and keep doing what you're doing. And prayers out to all those victims, man. The devastation, the frustration we have up here with this game is nothing compared to what those people are going through down south. So thankfully we get to enjoy football, but just want to say thank you for all those first responders out there doing their job, man.
So Clarkson, the wing to the left, Seth Lambert, the running back to the right, Cale Fott in the slot to the right with Bailey Usley wide right. Bobbled snap, ball's on the ground. Johnny Scott picks it up off the bounce, and he's going to turn something into nothing, or nothing into something, and he'll be awful close to a first down. Looks like he has it.
So, Johnny's done that a lot this year, Matt. There's been some bad snaps and or some snaps that he was not expecting, and he's did a really good job collecting those snaps and making positive plays most of the time in that situation. So good job by the senior. Some little momentum right here, Matt.
So, supposed to be a handoff to Seth Lambert. Didn't happen. 4 wide receivers. Lambert the lone back. Johnny Scott back to pass. Going to be a pass to Lambert out of the backfield. Turns the edge. Breaks an initial tackle. Still driving his feet. He's up across the 40-yard line. That should be a gain of about 4. So bring up 2nd and 8 on a pass to Seth Lambert out of the backfield. And that's a new wrinkle. We saw that last week against River Valley for the first time.
Yeah, and of course, nice route by Seth, just getting downfield and make sure when he ran that route to the flats that he was beyond the line of scrimmage and didn't catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage, because when he caught it, he did get hit a couple steps afterwards, but he was able to make about a 5-yard gain. Good play by the senior.
So he's still in the backfield. Clarkson, the offset guy to the right. Going to be handoff to Seth Lambert. Off tackle right, breaks through, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down by Austin Gautier after a gain of about 14 yards. So far, Seth Lambert's having a big night running the football. PJ, he's got to be getting close to 100.
Yeah, let me flip over to this page real quick here.
Yeah, and Seth
6 carries for 116 yards.
Good call.
So Seth Lambert is over 100 yards. So we'll go ahead and nominate him for the patio player of the game so far. He's in the backfield with Johnny Scott. Josh Clarkson offset behind the right tackle. Play fake to Seth Lambert. Johnny Scott will keep it, and he'll get maybe a yard and a half, but that's absolutely stuffed by the D-line for Nelsonville.
We cannot be predictable, Matt. Can't be predictable. We can't help out the defensive coordinator on that. So if you're going to run the ball right there, put 2 backs back there. Give the defense something to think about before the snap. But, hey, a little bit of a gain. But I want to say Seth is running with a chip on his shoulder right now. The block that he had was a tremendous block. And then the last 2 times he ran the ball, he's running strong. He's running like he's got a chip on his shoulder.
He withstood a heck of a hit when he caught that pass out of the backfield. So it'll be stacked formation. Cale Fott behind Bailey Usley to our left. Josh Clarkson offset behind the right tackle with Seth Lambert to Johnny Scott's left in the backfield. So takes a snap, going to play fake to Lambert. Pass over the middle to Bailey Usley on a slant, and that'll be caught for a first down.
Nice job, Bailey, sophomore. And a great job right there. We threw the ball down the field, first down. That's what we got to do. Keep attacking. Don't throw this behind the line of scrimmage plays right here. So now right here, of course, you got Cale getting single coverage, single safety high.
And thanks for picking me up, Nate. Got some news there I'll share with you here in just a little bit. Josh Clarkson off the left, trying to break a tackle by Landon Inman. He drug him for a little bit, but that's going to be only a gain of about a yard for Josh Clarkson.
So 6:49 left to go to the third quarter. Nelsonville up 25-0. Rockets on a positive drive right here. What's the news, Mike?
So the news is, we got a late flag. I'll wait until we get the call on this.
Hopefully that's a personal foul on Nelsonville because it was right
it
next
was
to
thrown in their direction, wasn't it?
So Nelsonville kind of uncharacteristic, shooting herself in the foot right here, and it's been our benefit, Matt.
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove?
I like bacon, Matt. You like bacon?
Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill?
I like bacon. That's making me hungry.
Gee whiz. Sorry about that, folks.
So what's the flag? Did they wave it off? Or
he's going to mark it off.
I got to think about bacon and forgot to look at what the flag was, Matt. Sorry.
I don't know. They're going to mark it off here, but it's going to be in Wellston's favor. So catching a few breaks, have to cash in on this drive. Cannot stress enough. If you're going to stay in this ball game, you got to have this one. So it must have been a personal foul.
Like we're saying, these guys, the pass play down the field to this sophomore Bailey usually. We need to attack down the field, not on the sidelines right here. And Kel will be wide open in the corner.
So Kale fighting the slot to the other side. Josh Clarkson in motion, going to hand off to Clarkson on a jet sweep, looking for a way to cut it up. Can't. And that's very well defended. So you're seeing their defense do what ours should do, scrape down the line of scrimmage on that motion and play good gap discipline.
Yeah, right there on the backside players, like their DN comes down and he does a good job. Gets up, he don't get too deep upfield, Matt. He scrapes down the backside of the offensive line. But right there, Josh cut that up, I think, a little too soon. He had nobody because, like we say, the rule of thumb right there, if you see one of your offensive players rear in, if you see a butt cut it up and there was no one there, I think we would have made it to the edge.
So Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's right. Levi Bellard wide right with Cale Fott in a slot. Josh Clarkson behind the left tackle, going to hand off to play fake to Lambert.
Nice
cut by
catch.
Roger Woods over the middle. He's fighting for the end zone. I don't think he got there. They're going to mark him down just at about the 5-yard line, but nice job, Roger Woods. So starting to see some of these other people get involved, and that's probably because they've watched film and know who our play guys are.
Like I said, Matt, we got throw the ball down the field, not in flats, and that's what we're doing. We're attacking them.
So Johnny's got the gun with Seth Lambert.
Good throw by Johnny right there.
Same formation flip. This time hand off to Seth Lambert. He's off the right tackle, and
touchdown.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Seth Lambert.
Great drive.
The Gold Rockets on the board.
Great drive. Exactly what you want to see right there, Matt. Those guys come back to fight. Good play calling by the coaching staff. And, a couple penalties from Nelsonville. And here we are. We got 6 on the board.
Could not be happier for Seth Lambert, man.
Yeah, and like I said, he's running with a chip on his shoulder. Tell he's not too happy with things the way they're going right now. So he's running with an edge. And so right now, 6 points. Coach and staff, excuse me, think about, all right, do you go for 2 right here or not? So if you go for 2, I don't know if it really helps you out, Matt, because
it's a little bit too early for that, I think.
I think you go for 1 because you can't get 25 points, but you can get 24. 24, I guess, I guess it'd help you out, if you get down to a field goal. So, if you get three touchdowns and you get the 2 extra points, or the 3 extra points, that'd give you 24 points, and you can win with a field goal.
So going for 2, Josh Clarkson in the slot to the right with Bailey Usley outside him. Cale Fott isolated down here to the left.
Double coverage on him over here.
But they do have Landon Inman cheating that way. So Johnny Scott
nice.
Go across the middle intended for Bailey Usley. And they're going to get him for number 40 for roughing the passer. Hit him well after he let go. The ball was intended for Bailey Usley coming on a slant from the right side.
Yeah, that's a good route by Bailey. The route was there. The pass would have been there. But good job. Again, Nelsonville, undisciplined football is our benefits. We get another try at this, Matt. Half the distance to the goal, so almost you run this in.
So
I don't know. They got some big fellas out there. Look at this.
That line is pretty stacked. Yeah. I still split Cale out just to see what you get, but right now they're cheating. They've got bump coverage on him with the corner, and then Landon Inman, the safety, is shifted that way.
Line him up here by himself because he's going to have 2 guys on him. Trips from the right side, you're going to have the numbers.
Somebody should be open, right? So now they'll get a crack of it a little bit closer. Johnny Scott's going back to the huddle after getting play from Coach John Seitz down here on the sideline. 5:38 left in the third quarter. Golden Rockets trying to go for 2. Right now it's 25-6, pending the 2-point conversion.
Watch a Kel slant here.
And Johnny Scott's going to be in the I formation. Seth Lambert the tailback, and
Man,
Johnny's just going to keep it. And they're going to do their version of the tush push. And they got in. So Johnny Scott on the quarterback keeper.
Man,
with a little bit of help from Scotty Davis.
I thought Davis left a little early on that, Matt. But, hey, no call, so good job. 8 points for the Rockets.
So 25-8. Your score, Nelsonville leads Golden Rockets with 5:38 left in the third. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. You're listening to Golden Rocket Football on Fox Sports 105.3
This
FM.
is Fox Sports Radio, 1330 WYPC AM Wellston and 105.3 FM Jackson.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them, with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
All right, Golden Rocket fans, we are back. Golden Rockets finally on the board on a touchdown run by Seth Lambert, who's over 100 yards on the night. And then Johnny Scott converted the 2-point conversion after the roughing the passer penalty on a quarterback keep, a little push from Scotty Davis. So that should catch you up to where we're at on action right now. Levi Bellard has the ball on the tee to kick off. Back, we'll call it deep, but he's just over the 30-yard line. It's Landon Inman.
Man, I squibbed that over here to the sideline. I don't let him run.
No way would I kick it to this kid. And he's fast. So Inman's kick is away. They're going onside.
It didn't go 10 yards. Or did it?
No flags quite yet. But regardless, Nelsonville's going to have it. Just inside their own territory at the 48. So not sure I would have tried that just yet, but no. Regardless, they'll take over. The Rockets back on defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking I kick that thing deep and, well, as deep as I can, or keep it away from the number 14, because on this field right now, as slick as it is, he's going to be very dangerous.
So that's Landon Inman. He's wide right. Cam Sullivan in the I formation. Gauthier the tailback. Going to turn handoff to Gauthier. Off tackle to the left. Hit in the backfield by Scotty Davis, but he breaks through that. And eventually Hunter Collins will clean that up after a gain of 6. And bring up 2nd and 4.
Matt, right there looks like a Scotty Davis come through this, the right side of the offense is A-gap. And then notice the ball wasn't there. Then he scraped down the line just like he was supposed to. Textbook play. Makes a tackle from the backside. But still, our right side of the defense has got to make that play before he gets 5 yards, 6 yards in the field.
Too many positive yards on first down is the story. 2nd down 4. And Nelsonville going to do what Trimble did. Now they're taking their time. Down to 14 on the play clock. Cam Sullivan in the I formation. Inman wide right. Meek wide left. Gauthier the tailback. And they're going to get Hunter Collins. Showed blitz too early and jumped across the line on a hard count. So that'll give Nelsonville a first down.
Yeah, it's tough for a senior right there. He's such a good player, an aggressive player right there. We've done a good job, Matt, in those situations all year long, not jumping. Big night, we got some points on the board. They really want to hold him right there. That's tough to hold off right there. So, tough break for him.
Especially for him, man. He's a headhunter.
I know.
He comes wanting to hurt somebody every play.
So let's see if he don't make a big play, make up for it right here.
It's the same formation. Inman wide right, Gauthier the tailback. Cam Sullivan going to turn handoff to Dakota Cunningham, the fullback. And he's got a nice push. He's going to pick up another 7 yards. So I'll bring up 2nd down and 3. We're well inside Golden Rocket territory. That'll put it at about the 33-yard line.
Man, they're just running behind that number 77 and number 75, which probably combine about 700 pounds at least. Well, probably not 700 pounds, about 500 pounds between both of them at least. And, you look at the size, the smaller guys that we have up front, they're more athletic, but right now they're just overpowering us. That's what they're going to do. We're going to see that the rest of the game. And then you might see try to lull us asleep, and then next thing you know, a play-action pass.
And they are definitely in clock conservation mode already. Down to 6 on the play clock. Now the whistle blows ready for play. Now they're going to reset the play clock. So Cam Sullivan in the I.
And just watch them keep running behind the big guys.
Cunningham the fullback, Gauthier the tailback. Turn the handoff to Gauthier, left-hand side. And he's going to be brought down by Can't see, but he'll have enough for a first down, should have. Number 44, Scotty Davis. Jarrett Meacham in the vicinity.
Yeah, number 75 for Nelsonville is a junior, Caleb Layton. He's 6'5", 285 pounds. So that's a lot of beef, Matt.
Caleb Layton, 73. He's right there with him. 75 is Will Odenthal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 6'5", 285.
And then you have number 77, it's senior 6'3", 270, it says on here.
Yeah.
So there's some beef up there, Matt. And we just need to get low. We need to hold our position. It's going to be tough, but you got to be tough.
First and 10, ball on the 30. In the I formation, handoff to Cunningham over the left. He hurdles a guy, has some room, and another big run on first down. Be a gain of 9 before he's finally brought down. Johnny Scott cleaned that up with Mason Collins, I believe.
Unfortunately, it's going to take probably a mistake by Nelsonville to stop their drive right now, just the success that they're having, Matt. So they're just overpowering our defensive line and our backers right now.
It's definitely a puzzle we can't solve at this point. Turn, handoff to Gautier. I'm sorry, this is number 8. We'll get his number for you here in a minute. He's going to have a first down off tackle to the left.
I almost wonder, Matt, do you open the floodgate, let them score? You just rip the Band-Aid off, let them score.
Well, the worst thing, maybe because the worst thing for us is our offense to not be on the field.
Right. Because they're going to, I hate to say it, like I said, unless they shoot themselves before. It's kind of, they're just dominating that line of scrimmage right now.
First and 10, ball on the 16. Nelsonville threatens again, backs in the eye. Cam Sullivan turns, handoff to Gautier. He's going to go off tackle to the right. Nothing doing, 54.
Hey, look at there. Good job.
Hunter Collins on the run blitz is going to stop Gautier for a loss of about 5.
You see, they go away from what they've been doing right there. They get a little cute, and Hunter makes them pay for it. Good job by the defense right there.
Actually, loss of 4, so that'll bring up 2nd and 14.
And now it gets them out of,
should be second. You replay it down.
They're off schedule. So they're second and long right here. So,
he catches
of course,
it.
like I said, they got a lot of talent out there.
He's going to get
throw the
close
ball
to
around, but
first
just
down.
make a big sack. So they make a big sack, big play.
So Cam Sullivan going to turn, handoff to Gautier. He's going to go sweep to the left. Another open field tackle by Hunter Collins. 2 straight plays by the senior.
He said, I'm putting the team on my back and I'm coming down the hill.
He throws straight down.
I'm not sure about to check the pre-snap alignment, but they might have him spying on number 10.
Yeah, they've definitely made an adjustment, and it's successful right now, man. And like right now, this is dangerous territory for them because of their success at the run. It's kind of like a broken record. You got to be watching play action pass right here.
So third down and 11.
So if you're a DB or a linebacker on the backside, that play goes away from you. You got to stay home until you know it's not. So here it is.
You turn the handoff to Gautier again to the left-hand side, and he's going to be stacked up by a host of Golden Rockets. So they'll hold. That's Johnny Scott making the initial hit.
So it brings it 4th down, I believe. If you looked at it, they can kick this. Because I think me and PJ are watching the warm-ups. He was kicking, 35-yarder, pretty good.
Yeah.
So they're going to kick this. Looks like they're bringing their kicker in, maybe.
Looks to be the case. Meeks is the kicker.
They're going to kick or they're going to
Logan Meek, I'm sorry, not Meeks.
No, they're going for it, Matt. Hey, let's go right here, Matt.
So 4th down.
Prove me wrong, defense. Prove me wrong right here, boys.
4th and 6. Back still in the line. Meek wide left. Gautier, the tailback, landed him in the slot.
Down the middle.
And they got him on a hard count. So that's going to bring up 4th and 1 after they got the Golden Rockets to jump, and that is uncharacteristic for that D-line.
Yeah, that's of course, a great play call from Nelsonville's side. You see the situation. You understand how desperate the defense is to stop them.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What?
That's the one thing I don't
I'm
know.
so over this.
But what you really need to
This is a different.
Sorry about that, folks.
Setup than what I'm
So, like I said, Nelsonville seen the situation, took advantage of it, got the hard count, got the 4th and 1 versus it was the 4th and 7 match, so it'll be 4th and 2 on the 6-yard line of the Rockets. Nelsonville leading 25-8 with 32 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. We're coming out for a measurement right now to see if maybe it was a first down.
I don't know why it would be measured on a penalty.
So if
There's
it's
clearly 6 yards
yeah.
left. So it's basic math.
26-yard line.
Sure.
The Eagles will take over.
They're giving a first down.
They didn't give him a first down.
So how do you get a
6-yard penalty?
It was 4th and 7 on the board. And they get a false start or offsides.
Yeah, those numbers don't add up.
So I don't know.
And I mean, you can see by the ball marker.
Let me get my calculator out real quick. And see.
Yeah, Wellston just got robbed.
Oh, well.
If I was Coach Graham, I'd probably get a penalty right here.
And Mr. Day.
He's letting him hear it.
See this with our huddle cam. I want to thank Mr. Day, too, for just doing play-by-play.
I don't mind this at all. You got to get an explanation because the scoreboard is probably about a yard off. We had it 4th and 6.
We'll be there for senior night, 1st and 10.
But at any rate,
there's a big
he's not going to win his case. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Nelsonville has it from the 6-yard line. Wow.
Head in the game.
That's. And it's funny because when we were at Nelsonville last year, we had a weird penalty situation.
Yeah.
That.
1st and 15. Yeah, it was like a 20. It was like a 7-yard penalty or something like that.
It was
Silly.
crazy. So back to the alley, Gautier, the tailback, turn handoff to Dakota Cunningham, the fullback, and he'll go in untouched. So that's going to be another Nelsonville touchdown. And I hate to say it, Nate, but that's pretty much the ball game. There was 16 seconds left in the third. You got an almost insurmountable hill to climb.
Goes to the top, sends it right up to the bottom. Of course, as a defensive play caller and a defensive player out there, all right. Still got a whole fourth quarter, so you got to keep playing. You got to keep grinding right here. It's going to be first down and 20. Until you know you can't make a comeback. So right here, you got to stop them. Going for 2. They'll probably kick it, which they are. Because they feel like the game's out of hand. But
so 31-8.
Definitely not what we expected, man.
Pending the point after. Meeks on the kick. Or Meek on the kick, I'm sorry.
Covering the Eastern Coast Volleyball for senior night on the 8th against
So number 3's hold is down. Meek is up. Clarkson just about got a piece of that. But nonetheless, it is good. So that'll take the score to 32-8. 16 seconds left in the quarter. We'll take a quick break. I'm Matt Peterson. Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. We'll be right back.
YouTube for the first and forever.
And there's a pass right up the middle, and it's caught.
We're still trying to get him down. That's
by number 6.
Carson Peters.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say,
"What? I'm so over this."
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Manny drops back. He's looking up the middle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Mason Collins, Josh Clarkson back deep to receive the kick. Braxton Ingalls in the mid-range man. So Cale Fott's not even on the formation on a kick return, which is something we've never seen. So maybe they're hoping they'll kick it short here.
Braxton is dangerous.
Meek was looking deep to see where Cale Fott was. He's not back there.
This is Fox Sports Radio, 1330 WYPC AM Wellston and 105.3 FM Jackson.
About the 38-yard line. So that was, again, sorry about interrupting our station identification there.
Yeah, Braxton Miller coming out there, number 3. We've watched
Ingalls.
him a couple. Miller. I've said that a couple times. But Braxton Ingalls is coming to game, late in the games and showed some real promise, Matt. And so he's a freshman, brother of Chase Ingalls. We've coached, but Chase Braxton's going to be a good player. So bright future for him.
Yeah, he's shifty.
I was wanting to see him catch that ball.
So Johnny Scott will have his guys in the huddle. We'll see what the formation is when they come out. Mason Collins will be the lone running back offset to Johnny Scott's right. Roger Woods wide to the left with Josh Clarkson to the slot inside him. Cale Fott in the slot to the right with Bailey Ousley wide right. And again, that's Mason Collins offset to Johnny Scott's left, the lone running back. The shotgun snap is in. Johnny drops back to pass. Pump fake to the right. Going to look deep over the middle, intended for Clarkson. And he's bumped by number 1, but no call. That's a good no call.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's just, he didn't, of course, Josh trying to break on the ball, but he didn't intentionally try to keep him from getting to the ball. He was just, he was running down the field.
Yep. A little bit of hand fighting going on, but that's you have that on those deep routes. Yep. It's a nice route by Clarkson. Nice job on the coverage by Holden Hodgson. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. So that play took a little bit too much time to develop, I think, Nate. He pump faked. It seemed like he held that thing forever.
Yeah, we've had some success, with his mid-range passes right there. But, like I said, it's tough right now. 32-8, 5-6 left to go in the third quarter.
So Clarkson, the left wing back. Everything stacked to the left. Mason Collins, Johnny Scott's left. Cale Fott, slot left. Bailey Usley wide left. Hand off to Mason Collins over to the weak side. Driving his feet. Stays up, giving him a gain of about 3. Bring up 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and 8, depending on the spot.
So it looks like Big Ben's getting warmed up here, Matt. I see him, Wes Briggs, following the coach around. I bet he's going to go in the fourth quarter.
That will bring us to the fourth quarter. So after 3, your score, Nelsonville leads Wellston 32-8 on what we think is a pretty surprising outcome. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. We'll be back to start the fourth quarter here in just a few.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
Dakota's, Jackson's premier place for steak and ribs, has been proudly serving the community since 2004. Come out and join us for all your local favorites like our one-of-a-kind onion loaf, or treat yourself to one of our world-class hand-cut steaks. Enjoy the fall weather fireside on our amazing patio outdoor dining area. At Dakota's, your experience and safety are our #1 priority. Here you're always treated like family. That's Dakota's Jackson at 451 McCarty Lane.
Great food, great friends, great fun.
All right, folks, we're back here after the break. Johnny Scott's going to be in a shotgun with a bunch formation to the left, our side. Mason Collins late getting into the formation. He'll be the lone running back. The bunch formation has Clarkson, Bailey Usley, and Cale Fott. So we'll see what they run out of this. Johnny Scott, screen pass to Clarkson. Has a little bit of space. He's headed up the right-hand sideline. Going to be brought down after he picks up a first down just shy of the 50-yard line. So give him a gain of about 9 on that reception.
A good job by the 2 receivers out there blocking for Josh. Nice ball by Johnny, and good job by Josh catching the ball, getting upfield.
So the referees are taking forever
got out of bounds
to get the spot
at 11:50 to play in the fourth quarter. So 32-8.
So we got a conversation about the spot. The line judge that has the call has it clearly marked where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's a first down, so we're waiting on the chain gang to move right here, man.
They want a measurement. It's not even close.
This is unreal.
That's not even close. He had that by 3 yards easy. Wow.
Definitely been odd officiating tonight.
It wasn't for the first
No.
Almost 3 quarters, and now it just seems like over the last 5 minutes or so, things have gone completely sideways. I mean, if they mark that ball that far back, that is not a good spot at all. He's a whole freaking yard and a half off. That's not even worth measuring for.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I'm not sure.
Gee whiz.
How in the world do you want a measurement on that, man? But hey, listen.
They've had issues spotting the ball all night long, it seems like. They're just a little slow on it.
All you have to do right there is, all right, this ball is on the 49-yard line on this side. What side is the first down marker on over there?
If you can count in increments of one,
then you take your fingers. You say, all right, 1 minus. Anyway,
same
have a little bit of fun.
Bunch to the left. Johnny Scott in the shotgun. Mason Collins offset to his left. And he'll hand off to Mason over the right hand. Has a seam up the middle. Following Roger Woods. Nice block, Roger Woods. And Mason Collins will get a gain of about 10. Should be good enough for a Golden Rocket first down. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, Mason running hard still, coming downhill and finishing. Good job by Roger Woods getting up the middle, get some blocks.
And they're going no huddle, same formation. Bunch to the left. Scotty Davis, the point man on that bunch, with Josh Clarkson, Cale Fott behind him. So Johnny Scott is just going to keep it. He's got some room over to the right, trying to break loose on a tackle, still driving his feet. Johnny will have a nice run, probably a gain of about 6. Let's see where they spot it. And my eyesight's pretty good tonight.
Yeah, so 6. It's a good job by Johnny.
Second
fighting
4.
for yours. Didn't quite get out of bounds on that. Clock still running. 11 minutes left to go to fourth quarter.
Now a little bit different formation, but we're going to hand off to Mason Collins. Off tackle to the right.
Man, he's running mad too.
And now he's got a first down. So Golden Rockets got something going late here. Took 3 Buckeyes to bring him down. Cunningham in there on the stop, along with Landon Inman, number 88, Noah Lodge.
I like it, Matt. There's no give. We're not giving up.
Right, Rockets are going no huddle. Johnny Scott in the shotgun with that bunch formation to the left. Clarkson, Cale Fott, and Bailey Ousley this time. Hand off to Mason Collins again. Going to go off tackle to the right. Going to be brought down by Gautier and number 2, Alec Thompson.
Okay, so right now, Matt, we've had some really good success with him, with Collins running the ball off the right side. Bring out crisscross right here and be wide open back to the wide side of the field, I think.
Yeah. Be easy touchdown for Clarkson if they run it, but they're going to line him up in a slot to the left. Roger Woods outside of him. Bailey Ousley and Cale Fott wide to the right.
Kells falls down.
Johnny Scott looks to pump fake, and he's just going to keep it. Runs up the middle, spin move, and again it's going to take 2 or 3 guys. He lost the football. Now we got no flag. That's the ball marker. I think we got back on it. I'm not sure who. It might have been Mason Collins.
So right there, looks like Johnny was looking for Kell the whole way, and Kell, like, that field is pretty slick right now, so he went to cut and slipped and fell down. Nobody there, so good job by Johnny, just recognizing the situation, not taking a sack and almost getting the first down.
So still going 4 wide, 3rd and 2. Johnny Scott back, and it'll be a swing pass to Josh Clarkson, breaks a tackle, and Josh Clarkson's going to score.
Nice.
Touchdown number 14, Josh Clarkson on a swing pass out of the backfield.
And I love it, you know, get the ball to your playmakers.
That's it.
And good things happen. And what I love even better about this, Matt, is the Rockets aren't giving up.
No.
We got 10 minutes left to go. I mean, I know it's unrealistic. A lot of people in my mind, I'm always in a game. I'm never out of a fight. You never give up, never give up. So, hey, come out here and just, first of all, get this extra point.
So they're going to go for 2 again. So Johnny Scott will have his guys in the huddle. If you're just joining us, 9:48 left in the ball game, 32-14, pending the point after. Johnny Scott just completed a nice little swing pass to Josh Clarkson, who scored from about 12 yards, 14 yards out. So Johnny in the shotgun with Mason Collins going to hand off. No play fake to Mason Collins. Now Johnny's going to have to roll right, scrambling.
No receivers over there.
Nobody over there even at all. And now he's going to be driven out of bounds as he just throws it away. So 2-point conversion, no good. Johnny's got to know that if you're not running, looked like a flood concept to the left. He rolled right.
Yeah, there was all the receivers were going, like you said, Matt, was all the momentum and the movement from the Rockets going left. Johnny went right. I'm not sure if it's confusion or what happened there, but 14-32, Nelsonville's lead, 9:48 left to go to fourth quarter. I don't know, I almost don't kick it onside here. I know probably metrics, if you had metrics in high school football, I'll tell you probably kick it onside, but with as well as they've been moving the ball, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not having to make this call right here.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Nelsonville's got their hands team out there. Not a lot of big guys. You got Cunningham, Gautier, and the usual suspects. Landon Inman's back deep as a safety measure. Instead of taking a commercial break, we told you we got some news earlier. My wife popped her head in here. We talked about cheerleaders before. My daughter, Hannah, as a junior, she was awarded, I don't even know what this is. Maybe somebody can help us out. But she was awarded the Hugh White Cheerleader of the Game. And I guess they get a belt or something like that. I don't know.
There's Hugh White, which is a car dealership in Athens, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And then they come to the game of the week. And then they present player of the game and must be cheerleader of the game also. So, yeah, congratulations, Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah got cheerleader of the game. So
awesome.
Hats off to the cheerleaders.
Hannah's
be proud of my kid there from that.
Yeah, she's a great young lady. She has a very bright future. Very smart, very beautiful.
Wants to go be a PTA. So Levi Bellard has the ball on the tee, and they are going to onside it, and it's going to be offsides Wellston. We had a bunch of guys jump early.
I never did join the PTA, Matt. No.
Oh, I get sorry. Trying to pay attention to too many things at once.
It's slap happy time.
That's it.
Sorry. That was my dad joke.
So that was the call.
Dad joke theater.
And I'm not sure. I think we had 2 or 3 guys on this side. Yeah, I'm going to see Roger Woods, Josh Clarkson, maybe Grayson Sides. Had 2 or 3 of them over here jump a little bit early. So number 32, Logan Wyatt, was in the formation. They pulled him out, so maybe he was the one that was the guilty party. We're not sure. So anyway, we're going to back it up now. Levi's going to have to kick it from the 35, and I'd imagine you just kick it deep towards the sideline here or something.
Yeah, you have to. You can't risk an onside kick this deep in your own territory.
You're probably better off kicking out
of
bounds.
The kicking crew has no idea, or the kickoff team doesn't know what's going on here.
So Grayson Sites is almost offsides again. They're still going to, squib onside.
Oh, we got it. We got it, Matt.
We got it back on the onside kick. Grayson Sites and Roger Woods is the one. Roger Woods comes up with it. So the Golden Rockets in business after the onside kick was muffed.
That was perfect kick from the kicker. And that grass and that field conditions right there are really tough. And so the kicker put the ball right where he needed to, and great job by the return team getting in there and get on top of that. All right, so here we go. We got some life, Matt. 32-14, 9:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Rockets are down.
Nice job. Nice job, Levi Bellard, man. What an onside kick.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing had English on it just like it was supposed to. Couldn't have worked out any better. So the Golden Rockets have it 1st and 10. Ball on the 49 inside Nelsonville territory. So Johnny Scott coming back to the huddle.
I know Coach Seitz, he's the special teams coach. I know that's something he'll, make him smile. So, great job by Coach Seitz coming up with that onside kick.
So we got Roger Woods lined up at a tight end position. Cale Fott isolated on the left, wide left. Bailey Usley wide right with Josh Clarkson in a slot to the right. Seth Lambert back in the ball game in for Mason Collins. And we're waiting on ball set for play. Now they're going to give Nelsonville time to make a substitution.
Looked like an equipment malfunction for number 10.
So Walker Stone's going to check in the ball game for Austin Gauthier. So now we're lined up ready to play. Johnny Scott in a shotgun with Seth Lambert offset to his left. Takes a snap. He's on a two-step drop. Pump fakes. Trying to go up the middle. He's going to have to scramble. Breaks loose. Still fighting for yards, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. That's a nice tackle by Walker Stone, who just checked in for Gauthier. Hold Johnny Scott to no gain.
Right there, Keller's running an out and up again, going deep on the far side of the field right there in front of the Nelsonville bench. That play takes a little bit to develop because he has a pump fake on that. So Nelsonville did a good job getting upfield, not letting Johnny get the ball off because Kell had him if Johnny was able to get that ball.
So 2nd and 10 and a half. They're going to say Johnny lost about a half a yard right there. So 4 wide receivers. Clarkson, Roger Woods wide to our side. Back to passes. Johnny Scott over the middle intended for Cale Fott, and it's caught, but he's wrapped up immediately. But give him a gain of about 5 yards to bring up 3rd down and about 6 and a half. They're going to mark that ball to 46 inside Nelsonville territory.
Once again, Matt, this play or this drive, we've seen him call these mid-range passes. Yeah, I can't talk. And they're having success. So, I like the play call.
So still going 4 wide. Bailey Usley, Cale Fott to our side. Clarkson, Roger Woods to the opposite side. Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's right. Johnny Scott can't see the play clock.
5
Takes
seconds.
a snap. Quick pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. And no good. That's number 40. That's his second one. Jaron Layton tonight bats down another one.
So the intended receiver is Josh Clarkson on that. He was running a seam route. It's pretty much like a pop pass as a catch and throw. Johnny made would have made a nice throw, but good job by the defensive lineman by knocking it down. We have a rocket down. Looks like Josh Clarkson. Is that who it is, Matt?
Can't see.
I see purple cleat or green cleats, but I'm not sure.
I believe that is who that is, and that is not what you want to see if you're a Golden Rockets fan. Of course, you don't want to see any player go down.
I'm not sure if he got hit after the pass was batted down, because, like I said, that ball was intended for him.
Yeah, that was number 40 made a play. So while Josh Clarkson is getting checked out by the trainers, we'll take a break. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan and Paul Peterson. You're listening to Golden Rocket Football on Fox Sports 105.3 FM and 1330 WYPC AM.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services with the highest levels of customer satisfaction and will do everything they can to meet your expectations. With a variety of offerings to choose from, they are sure you'll be happy working with them. There is no job too large for Cottle Chipping. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So good news, Josh Clarkson is up. He's going to walk off on his own accord. So they maybe just got his bell rung right there, Nate. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't see after the ball got tipped what happened. Like you said, that safety may come downhill and just rung his bell. I have to watch that on film, see what happened. He's coming off kind of gingerly, and I know he's had some trouble in the past. Has he ever had concussions, Matt?
No, I don't think he had that stinger in the Vinton County game year before last. broke his hand last year, missed
Yeah.
a good portion of the season.
So we go fourth and about 7, 9 or 8, 12 to go in the fourth quarter. Nelsonville leads 32-14. Ball on Nelsonville's 46-yard line.
So Mason Collins checks in for Clarkson. Johnny Scott's looking downfield, has a man over the middle. That's number 13, Cale Fott. What a play by Johnny Scott.
Yeah, good job by Johnny.
Feeling the heat, stepped up in the pocket and made a nice play.
And like we say, Matt, every game you see just a growth from Johnny, and he's come a long ways. And the Rockets are still fighting, 14-32. Nelsonville lead, 8 minutes left to go in the game. Rockets driving.
So Mason Collins, wide right with Roger Woods. Now swing pass to Seth Lambert, and he dropped it. So they tried to hit Seth Lambert out of the backfield, and nothing doing, so that'll bring up 2nd and 10. And that success defense, they don't throw to him a lot. He caught that ball earlier. That was only his 2nd target of the year. So
yeah, that's tough to catch coming out of the backfield and looking back toward the bench like that. It's, of course, catching the ball running full speed and looking back behind him is tough.
So trainer Shane Wells.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio area since 1955.
Sorry about that, folks. So Johnny Scott in the gun, 4 wide receivers. Cale Fott in the slot to the left. Johnny, 2-step drop, back to pass, looking deep. And nobody in the vicinity. I don't know where he was going with that. Mason Collins ran a skinny post. Roger Woods on a go route. Both of them were covered up, and he threw in between them.
Yeah, Kel was wide open backside. I'm not sure if Johnny just had kind of those D linemen for Nelsonville are pretty tall. So in our offensive line are pretty tall. So I'm not sure if he didn't have a good view. There's something he didn't see something there, and from our angle, it's tough to see what he saw.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good ball until there's nobody down there.
Yeah.
So bring up 3rd and 10. Of course, Golden Rockets expect to go for it on 4th down if it gets to that point. Clarkson's smiling, so it looks like he's going to be okay. He's itching to get back in the ball game. So Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's left. Twins to both sides. Cale Fott in the slot to the left. Mason Collins slot to the right. Now Cale Fott jet motion is going to stack up behind Mason Collins. Johnny Scott back to pass. Looking over the middle. He's going to have to roll off to his right.
Got Cale.
Over top of the middle. Caught by Cale Fott on the right sideline. That should be good enough for a 1st down. So that's 2 that Johnny Scott stepped up in the pocket and made throws on the run.
And right there, you see maturity in Kel right there, because Johnny is maturing, stepped up in the pocket right there, moving around, creating more time. And as soon as Kel saw him in trouble, Kel pointed, showed him, hey, throw the ball in this area right there, and I'll go get it. Johnny did a good job of listening to him, put the ball there, Kel made a play.
Now Mason Collins will be offset behind the right tackle. Just Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's left. Play fake to Seth Lambert. Johnny Scott scrambling. He's going to have to run for it, and he'll dive. Get just past the original line of scrimmage, maybe.
So Wellston still has all 3 timeouts. Ball on the 14-yard line of Nelsonville, Matt, or 16-yard line, 2nd and 7.
Looks more like 2nd 8, but we'll see. Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's left. Johnny Scott takes a snap, has all day to throw, looking over, heads Bailey Usley. And that ball's caught, but probably going to be a pretty short gain. Gain about maybe 3, so that'll bring up 3rd down. So Johnny spreading the ball around.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he saw him. I could see him, but, man, he just kind of, good job by Johnny with the recognition there. Kel was kind of, looked like he was out of gas on that route right there.
So Clarkson back in the ball game. He's going to be the right wing. Cale Fott, nope, trips. Clarkson, Cale Fott, and Bailey Usley wide to the right. Johnny Scott back to pass. Bullet pass intended for Cale Fott. Caught. Cale tries to break a tackle and doesn't. That's going to be Gautier. He's going to bring him down.
Holding against Rockets.
So there's going to be a hold against Wellston.
So is that for any gain at all right there, Matt? Is that still another pass in the backfield?
I don't think so. If it was minimal, maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, this holding. If I'm Nelsonville, I decline this penalty right here.
Let's see what they do. They are not. They're going to take it.
So actually it will help us out, gives an extra play.
And believe it or not, sometimes that'll help you give them a little bit of extra room down there, not so close to the goal line.
So 3rd and about, 15, Matt? Yeah, 3rd, 15.
3rd, 14, something like that. 6:17 left in the ball game. 32-14, Nelsonville leads, but the Golden Rockets are threatening and doing a pretty good job, all things considered, conserving some clock, although it's running right now. So Johnny Scott get his guys in the huddle. Actually, clock's now down to 6:05. So Clarkson going to be in the slot to the right with Roger Woods wide right. Bailey Usley wide left. Cale Fott in the slot to the left. Seth Lambert offset to Johnny Scott's left. Going to hand off to Seth Lambert.
Bailey Usley was
backing up.
He was backing up when the ball snapped. He recognized at the last second he was on the line of scrimmage, and he's supposed to be off the line of scrimmage, and
double penalties.
Mistake, yeah. That's tough. You know, you're sophomore out there, and you're trying to make a big play and, you know, have a big impact play. So, yeah, that's a tough break for him. I hate to see that for Bailey, but so 3rd and 20.
So now Johnny taking his time getting to the huddle. Not much of a huddle. Didn't take very long. Same formation. 2 slot men. Cale Fott on the left, Clarkson on the right. Roger Woods wide right. Seth Lambert in the backfield. Johnny Scott takes a snap. Going to roll hard to his right, looking downfield for somebody. Nobody there. He's going to have to throw it over the middle, and wisely throws it away from the defender. That ball intended for Josh Clarkson. Josh tried to make a diving catch, but he was nowhere near it.
Yeah, I mean, good job by Johnny, kind of just buying time, trying to find a receiver downfield, and nice job by Nelsonville's defense, not giving anybody an open, or giving him an open window to throw to. And just like always, Josh can give you 100% effort, good dive. So now Rockets are going to take a timeout, their first timeout, with 5:45 left to go in the 4th quarter. Nelsonville leading 32-14.
All right, so with that, we'll take a quick break. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. We'll be right back.
SF Restoration specializes in masonry restoration in Wellston, Ohio, with unmatched industry expertise. From chimney repair and caulking and tuck pointing to cleaning and deck coating, we've got you covered. Our team is quick to respond to inquiries and can provide a fast turnaround time for appointments. Whether you need waterproofing, concrete repair, stonework, or foundation services, we have the skills to deliver exceptional results. We also specialize in commercial work and window glazing and caulking. Contact us today for all your masonry restoration needs. Call 740-418-4880.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we're back here at C.H. Jones Field. Golden Rockets have a big one here, 4th and 20. 4th and 20, yeah, I think that's what they got it marked. The scoreboard says 4th and 15, but they didn't mark off that last penalty. So ball's going to be marked at about the 26-yard line. And I'm not sure what you dial up here, Nate. It's score. I mean, you could technically get a first down, but it'd be awful hard to plant that ball right in that zone there. So it's going to be end zone or bust. 4 wide receivers. Clarkson slot to the right. Cale Fott slot to the left. Roger Woods wide right. Bailey Usley wide left. Seth Lambert in the backfield. So Johnny's going to take the snap. 3-step drop, and they're bringing heat. Johnny's going to have to scramble, rolling off to his right. Sack. Oh, it's caught by Seth Lambert on an errant throw by Johnny Scott. He's driven up the sideline. Not going to be anywhere near a first down, though.
Yeah, Johnny just trying to make something out of it. Well, he was just trying to make a play right there, you know. And you got to, great effort. You know, in his situation, the frustration knowing at the last second you're going to get sacked. Throw it up there close to your guy, and then hope he catches it. Good job by Seth catching that ball. Tough break for our offense right there, man.
So that'll be a turnover on downs. Nelsonville take over. 5:35 left of the ball game.
Bunch of New Jerseys coming to the ball game right now.
They need, let's see.
Well, not a bunch, I guess. We got number 45, Fox, coming into the ball game.
Braden Myers makes his second appearance tonight. So Nelsonville leads 32-14. Start this drive. Ball marked on their own 19-yard line. So backs in the I formation. Gauthier, the tailback. Going to turn handoff to Gauthier off the right tackle. He's going to be dropped. Nice job, Braden Myers. Scraped down the line of scrimmage from that nose tackle position. Stopped Gauthier for minimal gain, if any. So bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, that's a kid last year, Matt, that we saw a lot of excitement out of and a lot of potential. And is he a junior this year or senior? I'm not sure.
Let me look. Let's take a look here. Number 58, Braden Myers, is a junior.
So it's good to have him back next year because he has a ton of potential.
So no wide receivers in the ball game. I'm sorry, they do have one Looks like Meek is wide right. Is that Landon Inman? I can't tell. Two tight ends, backs in the I formation. No, I'm sorry, Landon Inman's in the slot. And the handoff to Gautier. No, I'm sorry, Walker Stone over the right-hand side, and he's by. I don't know if anybody's going to catch him. Not at all. 10-5, touchdown Walker Stone. Off tackle, Grayson Seitz was late getting over. Josh Clarkson tried to make the play from the backside corner, and he outran them both.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of speed right there, and all he needs is just a little window, and the line gave it to him, and away he went, 38-14, just like that.
Walker Stone, 5'9" sophomore. So the future's bright in Nelsonville, Nate. We've got some young players. Cam Sullivan, starting quarterback's a sophomore also. Alec Thompson, I believe, is a junior, so they're going to have a lot coming back next year. So on to attempt the point after is Meek. Levi Snedden to hold.
Tonight, our best defense has been our offense on the field, man.
Yeah, and that's crazy to say that. So on the point after. Snap, hold is down, Meek kick is up, and it's good. So he drives it through to make it 39-14. 4:40 left in the ball game. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson, and we'll be back after this.
If you need a week's worth of groceries or just a few things for dinner, Campbell's Market is the place to shop. Campbell's Market is MacArthur's neighborhood community grocery store. You can get in and out in a hurry or take your time and check out all the great deals in every aisle. At Campbell's Market, you'll find only the freshest meat and produce, family-friendly prices, plenty of convenient parking, and amazing customer service. See their weekly ad every Saturday in the Telegram or check them out on Facebook. That's Campbell's Market in MacArthur. Family-owned and happy to serve you.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at C.H. Jones Field. 4:40 left in the ball game. Nelsonville just scored on a long touchdown run by Walker Stone, 81 yards. Back deep to receive the ensuing kickoff. Mason Collins, Josh Clarkson, and I think we got, is that Cale Fott back in that mid-range like position? Awful skinny to be Cale.
I don't know, is that?
I think that's Levi Beller.
Maybe it is, yeah. Levi or Bailey User.
So going to protect Cale Fott here.
Yeah, Cale's on the sideline over here.
So Meek has done a pretty good job on these kickoffs, kicking away from returners. He's going to line drive this one. It's going to be fielded, and oh my goodness. I can't see who that was. Was that Ballard or Bailey Usley? That's Bailey Usley. Caught it and took off, and his feet went right out from underneath him.
Yeah, if you look at that field, it's shining right now, Matt, just because of all the dew on the grass. So, yeah, tough break for him because I know he won't try to return that. So, 4:36 left to go. Nelsonville in complete charge right here at 39-14. Matt, 3 times, we've been in a red zone. 3 times we didn't score. So I know Coach Graham's going to go back and watch film, and he's going to, there's some takeaways. I mean, we can athletically, we're as good as any team. We're going to play, but we got to finish.
That's it, man. We talked about all year. Sometimes those stalled drives will come back and haunt you against good teams, and they did tonight. So 4 wide receivers, Mason Collins in the backfield, Cale Fott, Josh Clarkson in the slot. Clarkson in motion. Going to take a jet sweep handoff as Josh Clarkson trying to find a room to cut it up. That play has not worked all night, Nate. We can't set that edge to block for him out there.
Of course, Nelsonville is a very fundamental team, Matt, and when you see someone like Nelsonville and Trimble that you play, their system's been in place for a long time, which gives them an opportunity to teach fundamental football from the Pee Wee League on up. And so that's what you see right there is fundamental football, then flow to the ball and make it a good tackle. So Johnny Scott handoff. Of course, Johnny has to go up high to get that ball and then hands it off to,
Mason Collins.
But back to my point, Matt, Nelsonville is a very well-coached team, and it's not just this year that they're coached well. They're coached well from the B League, junior high, to the high school program, and they teach the same program. And, you could have an athlete that is athletically, you can be as good as somebody, but if someone is better at you at what they do than you are at what you do, they're going to beat you every time. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now. Just, fundamentally, their defensive line is kind of just, they're doing a really good job.
So Johnny Scott in the shotgun with Mason Collins. Going to hand off to Mason, trying to go off tackle to the right. He slips in the backfield and falls. But that was going to be blown up anyway. That was number 73, Caleb Layton. close that gap in a hurry. So that'll bring up a quick 4th down, and the Golden Rockets will punt.
I think, I kind of get all New Jerseys right here, Matt. Not much we can do. 3 minutes left to go in the game. 39-14. You don't want to get anybody hurt for the rest of the season. We still got a great season. We can finish strong. We still can fight for the league. Looks like we're going to not pull out this win. But let's keep everybody healthy.
Yeah. Still got a lot of TVC football left to play.
A lot of positive things happening, Matt, still.
So Cale fought back to punt. Looks like Gautier's back deep to return. And they were coming after that again. I'm sorry, that's not Gautier. That's number 30. He fielded, and he's instantly hit and brought down by number 54, Hunter Collins. So that was number 30. Colton Bookman took a chance.
Nice play by Hunter Collins right there. Those Collins boys, like we've said, they're tough. They love to hit. They love physical football. Of course, speaking of tough and physical, you got Gage Gill. He can come off the field right now, and that's a big, tough, physical kid, man. I've watched him since a freshman. I was talking to his dad before the game tonight, and just as a freshman, you've seen how just the potential that kid's had. He's had a solid career.
Yeah.
Man, and Landon Hypes, and you look at just all those linemen. You look at Lambert, you look at Collins. We have a really good line.
So backs in the eye, no shocker there. Cam Sullivan under center, Gautier the tailback. Going to turn handoff to Cunningham, the fullback, and he'll be instantly brought down by Connor McWilliams. Another big hit for Connor. So that might be enough to. He had one earlier that we were going to give him hit of the game for. That one, another candidate there.
Yeah. Nice play by Connor. Like I said, he's a guy that's quick for a DN, undersized for a DN like he is, but he uses that to his advantage and makes big plays all the time. Every game he comes up with some big plays, man.
That's a big play on a big fullback. Bring him down for a gain of only 2, 2nd and 8. Ball inside Nelsonville territory at the 43. Cam Sullivan taking every bit of the play clock he can. It's down to 12 now and counting.
2 minutes left to go in the game.
So Nelsonville up 39-14. Don't expect that to change. They'll probably end it with the ball. So we're going to turn the handoff to Gautier, left-hand side. Has a seam. Grayson Sykes breaks down, makes the tackle after a gain of 10. That'll be enough for Nelsonville. First down. They're now inside Golden Rocket territory. Right in front of us. Ball's going to be marked at the 47-yard line.
I did. I took a deep breath right there. I thought he was gone again. But these backs, that back is so quick. All he needs is one little missed tackle, and he's going to make somebody pay, and he's going to score. So good job by the defense not letting him score.
And now Nelsonville in a victory formation, looks like.
1:39 left to go.
No sense in anybody taking timeouts. I think you just get everybody out of here healthy, Nate.
Yep.
If you lost a black iPhone here on the home side.
So down to 13 on the play clock.
You can come up and identify it.
So, Matt, we'll be calling in down to the radio after this to kind of, talk to the folks down there, the total media guys. We were hoping for a lot better outcome than this.
Yeah. But, we talked about it at Trimble. You just got to learn from this stuff. This is the second game in a row. It's becoming a trend. If we face a team with a good offensive line, we have trouble with gap discipline sometimes. Most of their stuff, I don't think they ran to the edge much at all. It's all been, off tackle in the middle, that type of stuff there, a couple trap plays. We struggle to stop the run consistently. Really, they didn't do anything throwing the football other than that long bomb that Landon Inman threw as a halfback pass. So that's just, to win this league, you got to be able to stop the run. And that's proven to be a problem here late in the season. So that should be the last snap of the game. They might have to run one more. Nope, that's going to do it. So as time runs out, 29 left on the game clock, that's going to be it. Your final here at C.H. Jones Field, Nelsonville, defeat your Golden Rockets 39-14. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan and Paul Peterson. We'll be back with some post-game coverage and some stats. We'll see you here in just a few.
Are you looking for the perfect power sport vehicle? Well, come visit Pony Power Sports of Jackson. We're the same great faces you know and love at the same location and with the best selection in the tri-state area. We're family owned and operated and here to help you find the ride of your dreams. You can find us 3 miles east of Jackson at 2223 Clary Road on US 35 East. Give us a call, 740-286-4956, or go to ponypowersports.com. From motorcycles to ATVs to side-by-sides, Pony Power Sports of Jackson has them all. It's where your adventure begins. Get to the pony.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
I went from a dead-end job to endless opportunity.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. With advancement opportunities, an on-site health clinic, and generous retirement benefits, you too can be more at Bellisio Foods. Apply today at belisiofoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO foods.com/careers.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
True fans know that success in football is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. If you want to protect your auto, home, farm, or business, you want Lockard Insurance on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies. Good luck to all of our local area teams.
One of the best tickets in town will always be activities at our local schools. Athletic events, concerts, and plays. You can always count on an enjoyable time. Our children are the future. Let's give them all the encouragement that we can. Go to a game, hear a concert, see a play. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we're back here at C.H. Jones Field. Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson for your post-game coverage. Not the outcome we were hoping for tonight, Nate.
No. And look at it from a positive way, Matt, like you said. Never settle for the situation or don't let this define you. You still have momentum. You still did a great job. Don't let this take away what you've done as a program and as a player. Just go back and look for it. Break down film and all this stuff, Matt, like we talked about. We have players all over the field, and a lot of the stuff is correctable. So that's the positive thing. You can go back and you can say, because everything that we've done that they scored on, like you look at that halfback pass, just break down the fundamentals. So everything is fixable. We can go and we can compete with Athens. We can beat Athens.
Yeah.
But and I know as a coaching staff, it's tough to make when you're building a program, Matt, and you've had success as quick as we've had. Sometimes people forget that we've been where we have been, and when you're playing teams that's been there, they're fundamentally, Matt. There's a lot of things that you have to really grind over years to get it to stick. You know how it is.
Right.
And so, but you see our program, we've had a lot of success. Now we're 5-2. Heck, still a proud record. These guys be very proud of what they've done, the excitement they brought to this town, and you take it to Athens next week. And don't let anybody beat you down, and don't beat yourself down.
Yeah, and it's they're going to go back and look at this. As bad as our defensive woes were this evening, I think the biggest disappointment is going to be when they see they left 21 points on the board on offense. There's 3 drives there that stalled. That could have been the difference in the game. And we were deep in territory. I mean, we were driving. It's not like we got stopped midfield or in our own territory. I mean, we got down in the red zone and couldn't cash it in. So some bright spots tonight. Seth Lambert had a pretty good night. Running the football, had some big runs, had another touchdown. Josh Clarkson had a receiving touchdown. So, good things happening. We're still moving the football. The sky's not falling. Just got to clean some things up.
Yeah, I mean, we're still on the bandwagon. We still love them. We're still proud of them and what they've done for our little community, Matt. And like you said, sky's not falling.
Well, don't forget this team 2 years ago was 0-10.
Exactly.
So we've come a long way. PJ, got some stats for us, man.
A few.
We were just talking about total yards of offense, man. It wasn't a good night.
No, Nelsonville almost. I think I got muted there. Yeah.
There he is.
Nelsonville almost doubled our total offensive yards tonight.
Yeah, that's scary, man. What Nelsonville finish with?
Let's see here. I believe 390 yards of total offense opposed to Wellston's, what,
I think he said 260 something, 260.
Okay, so it's a little, not quite double. Still quite a large discrepancy, though. And then you have, I just have a hard time wrapping my mind around Josh Clarkson. You have a kid who's pushing 500 rushing yards on the year, and probably only less than 50 touches, honestly, when it comes to rushing for the season. And tonight he gets the ball 5 times.
Yeah, there's definitely some head scratchers. We were hoping they'd stretch the field with him and Cale. Cale, I don't think got nearly enough targets as far as we're concerned. And another thing you mentioned about Josh, I think looking over your shoulder here, he finished only 17 yards on the ground, but he had 2 or 3 big ones called back.
Yeah, he did.
If those penalties weren't in there, he puts up another, probably 60, 70 yards tonight.
Yeah.
But good night for Seth Lambert. Senior kid comes in. Tell us about his night.
Seth Lambert had 7 rushes for 75 yards, average of 10.7 per carry. And then, it looks like he didn't have any receptions tonight. So
he should have I think he had 1 catch early. It was a swing pass.
Sorry, he had 2 catches.
2 catches, 13 yards. They're trying to get
some data there.
get the spreadsheet to work out there. Interestingly enough, Cale Fott and Josh Clarkson finished with just about even yards. I think Clarkson had 32 receiving and a touchdown. Cale Fott had 36. Cale Fott definitely leads in targets, as he should. I think he had 12. So Johnny Scott passing. Didn't have a terrible
Southeast
night,
Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present the Search Project.
I don't know why that stuff plays on its own. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's 30 attempts, 11 completions for 105 yards, 36% completion rate. So not the worst we've seen out of him, not the best either.
Crazy that we saw 30 passing attempts. I think the biggest thing is a little late getting going. And on top of that, so many of them, I don't understand. We were trying to do some things behind the line of scrimmage tonight. We couldn't get it going.
Yeah, and of course, it's beat a dead horse here, but the fundamentals of Nelsonville on those swing passes, man, they did such a good job just taking good pursuit angles and flowing to the ball. And once they recognized it, so yeah, it took us a little while, I think, to figure that out. That we weren't going to have any success with that. But of course, that hurts Johnny's stats too when you throw the ball 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And, of course, try to hit Josh Clarkson on that jet sweep a couple times. Nothing doing there. So I'm not sure Coach Graham is going to come up here or not. He's headed back towards the locker room. We'll take another break and come back with we got to award the Monroe Collision hit of the game for Golden Rockets and, of course, the Patio sponsors player of the game. Even though it was a loss tonight, I believe the Patio still does they call it the 5th quarter down at the Patio. They'll keep the Patio open until about 11:30. So if you want to go down there, coaches, players be hanging out, a little post-game hangout spot if you're a Rocket fan. So with that, I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Paul Peterson. We'll be back after this commercial break to close her down.
Let's go out and do something.
Something like what?
I don't know, something fun, something exciting, something new, something delish.
I know. Let's go bowling at Leella Lanes and eat pizza at Amore's Pizzeria.
Yeah, bowling is something fun and exciting.
Especially with something new at Leella Lanes.
Especially with new renovations underway at Leella Lanes.
Not to forget that Amore's Pizzeria is right inside of Leella Lanes.
Let's go now.
Leella Lanes and Amore's Pizzeria.
Something great.
In every moment of need, there are those who stand ready to help, our local behavioral health care heroes. These dedicated professionals and partners work tirelessly to support our community's mental health, providing care, compassion, and hope to those who need it most. To the counselors, therapists, case managers, social workers, nurses, and all the amazing staff, we see you. Your commitment, your passion, and your endless patience make a difference every single day. To our community partners who collaborate and extend their hands in partnership, thank you for being the backbone of our shared mission. Together, you are making our community stronger, healthier, and more resilient. We're deeply grateful for all you do. This message is brought to you by the Gaia Jackson Meigs Alcohol, Drug, Addiction, and Mental Health Board, standing together with our local behavioral health care workforce and partners. For more information on the Adam H. Board or local treatment providers, visit our website, gjmboard.org, and like and follow us on Facebook.
Keep your athlete in action with Holzer's Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Dr. Kelly Roush and Charles Zurenberg offer Saturday morning sports clinics at Holzer Sycamore in Gallipolis and the Holzer Jackson Clinic on Pattonsville Road every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the fall sports season. Dr. Roush and Dr. Z have the experience to keep your athlete in action. No appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome.
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove? Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill? Those days are not over. Dave's Custom Butchering in Wellston brings back those childhood memories with some of the best fresh meats available for your family. Smoked bacon, homemade brats, fresh ground beef, and unbelievable steaks are waiting for you at Dave's Custom Butchering. Dave's Custom Butchering, West Broadway Street in Wellston. Call ahead and we'll have your order ready. 740-384-2340.